we're live for the first time in Route 66's colored history. We are live on time, like to the minute.
Woo!
Really?
Really?
It's true.
On time, on time.
How
Yeah, man.
auspicious.
Wait a minute.
So proud of us.
Knit,
What?
why is Observer on the box? When
Why
there's
is
this
Observer?
delightful map of Varisia.
Oh,
Boxer.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
How
Because
dare you?
I'm
in
sorry.
My game.
There you
No,
go.
everybody should love Knit. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Return of the Runelords. This is a first edition Pathfinder adventure path converted to second edition, and we are getting going with book 2. It Came from Hollow Mountain. Now, banter, which is going to be hard because Ava's not here.
Ava's good at banter.
Isn't that?
Well, except when I tell her to banter, then she's like, I'm an innocent little, I would never do banter. What? That's right, Ava, when you watch this.
Banter.
know your
I
game.
hardly know her. Ha 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 ha.
Do you want to banter?
Does anyone have anything?
Not really.
Alvin, let's make up for it with something especially interesting today. I know you can fill some time. Tell us something neat about Gundams.
Why would you go with something that big? You can't just.
So am I to understand you don't wish to talk about Gundams?
Alright, well, here's a really big thing. G Gundam. You don't just go into G Gundam going into G Gundam. You gotta softball yourself on there with the other Gundam series. If you go into G Gundam, you're gonna be horribly biased about all the Gundams because it's one of the few Gundam series where they can't release figures and model kits for it due to the country-specific Gundams, such as the lumberjack plaid wearing Canada Gundam, or the tequila
What?
sombrero wearing Gundam from Mexico.
You're joking. This is a joke, right?
The Zulu
Okay, I'm
warrior
sorry. I want a
Gundam.
sombrero wearing Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
What the
So
fuck?
Like,
do a
badly.
lot of Gundam fans. However, Bandai just does not want to release them.
No, you sign your name on that, Bandai. What the? Hang on. What did you say this is called?
G Gundam.
Time for
It
research.
Came out around the same time as
So whenever our whoa, shit,
Dragon Ball?
I forgot the name of the word. What is the word for
And
the when our petition comes out
very
about
affected the
Bandai making
Gundam
these
series.
figures? Everybody should sign it. Indigo is gonna sign it. We're
Gundam
passionate
G.
about it.
It's also one of
Sombrero.
It's also one of the few Gundam series that got quite censored on the Gundam naming. Going into
I
North
found
America,
the sombrero.
such as Devil
Oh
Gundam,
no, there's one in a turban.
I found the
Shining
picture.
Gundam. Now, bear in mind the Gundam series also leans heavily a lot into child soldierism, brutal war,
This bodes well.
anti-capitalism, and
I think
G
this bodes
Gundam
well.
is one of the few that
I don't know
got.
why. I don't know why they
weird
haven't made the
censorship.
figures.
Is that a windmill
understand.
Gundam?
Yes, that is the Netherlands Gundam.
Ah,
The Netherlands? Okay. All right.
I love it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Is
oh,
this
there's
for
a mermaid
real?
Gundam.
Can I be a mermaid?
It looks like a shark to me, but
It's labeled though as
I
mermaid
know.
Gundam.
I see it. Is this a real picture, or is this
Yes.
I
like?
believe it says main characters ranked. I believe this is legit, Knit.
I love it.
What
Mermaid is
the
so-
fuck?
Hey,
I-
Indigo, that's not a thing.
That's
Which is
fantastic.
why I say you do not go into G Gundam as your first Gundam series.
I want a mermaid Gundam.
Ash, did you know about this? You're muted.
Oh, sorry. Mermaid
Still muted, but I'm
Gundam
getting the
is
no.
Denmark.
This is
Good grief.
this is beautiful.
That was, that made up for the lack of banter. That was just... Still no Ash.
I didn't know that was a thing at
I...
all.
Mermaid Gundam,
Like
the
that-
defender of Space Denmark.
Damn it.
Space Denmark.
All right, music today was provided by Michael Gelfi Studios, Tabletop RPG Music, and McRow Music, and there's another one.
Ooh, more music.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
hello.
Hello?
Never mind, no, there's not
Welcome.
another one.
Hello?
It's unlisted.
I didn't know about this. This is crazy.
Are you googling this shit too?
Yeah, what the hell?
I know. Anyway, yeah.
No longer on Netflix,
Tabletop
sadly.
RPG Music, Michael Gelfi Studios, McRow Music, and
And you went mute?
Now you
Yeah,
went
you
mute.
also went mute.
You went mute. Whoa.
We can only hear one of them at a time. We get Ash or we get Askell, never both.
I'm
is why
running
we
this
don't
game
start.
now.
This is
Michael
why we don't
Gelfi
start normally.
Studios.
So I don't start time.
Gundams are crazy. Ashley's pretty great. Yeah, I think you can. I don't know if we should run the intro or not with his issue, but
I mean, I could put us on BRB if you'd rather. Oh.
I think maybe we go on and run the intro, and go on BRB if we need to.
Alright, sounds good.
So
Enjoy
intro,
the
and we'll
intro.
be back as soon as we have our tech problems fixed.
Yep.
Power and grace to me, in the name of the great Lysala. Let knowledge be carved unto the flesh, that we might learn the secrets of rune magic. We, the Runelords, bore her runes upon the flesh of 7 countries, using her gift of sin magic to raise mighty monuments across our lands. But not even Lysala on high could prevent the falling of the sky. In a single night, our holy realm fell and was buried. But we lie here still, waiting. Lysala has risen from her long slumber, and soon, so too shall her most dedicated servants. We, who lie sleeping, must now rise, for surely no mere heretical fool can pass her trials or prevent the return of the Runelords.
We're back.
test.
apologies for the technical difficulties. So, our party of PCs, the Disruptors, are aboard the Tylese Whim, a brigantine that is sort of a passenger vessel sailing up and down the lost coast of the Varisian Gulf, under the command of Captain Saoirse Antifale. You boarded with the intent of going to Magnimar, bearing with you the artifact, Baraket, the Sword of Pride, one of the most dangerous items in Varisia, especially if it falls into the wrong hands. Your hope is that in Magnimar you can find the Sihedron Council, who can take it off your hands at worst, at best, negate its danger to the world. Now, it's a few days' journey to Magnimar, and along the way, you ran into something of a mishap. One of the other passengers was, in fact, an alchemist who was a little overconfident in his ability to control dangerous creatures. There was a breakout, a horrific ooze called a hungry flesh, attacked some of the cows and may have even killed some of the sailors had you not discovered it early and disposed of the thing. The culprit, Beckwood Ruse, has been confined to his quarters. His alchemical equipment confiscated. With the ship now safe, you sailed on for another couple of days until you came upon the site of Windsong Abbey. The site, I should say, and sound of Windsong Abbey. Like a great pipe organ built atop a cliff. You could hear the wind passing through its tunnels and passages, ringing, resounding across the sea. The ship stopped here to barter with some of the priests. And while you were disembarked for that brief time, one among you, Lorien, discovered that something in your possession had vanished. And then, before you could make too much of a fuss, the first mate, Eddie Elbows, cried to everyone to return to the ship. The captain wants to get moving. A storm is coming. And that is where we're going to pick up.
Ugh, not a storm.
Sorry, it's the captain's orders. Sounds like it's gonna be a bad one.
Lorien, can I get a mint leaf now?
Should... okay. Yes, don't worry. Stay below deck, probably, would be best, and then I will give you some mint leaves, yes.
Thank you.
Can I watch? Up deck.
Well,
To remind you, you're not actually on the ship yet. Are you guys headed back to the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Okay,
start walking back.
Then, as everyone returns to the ship, you can see that there's an air of business about. Everyone seems like they're
Prepping.
moving briskly. The nautical term is for once this is literal, they are battening down the hatches, tying things to the deck, getting some of the loose...
Question.
Yes?
If we are safe and docked,
You're not
why
docked.
are we going out in a storm?
You're anchored next to a cliff. Basically, surrounded by sharp rocks. You're not safe where you're at.
Okay.
If I remember
Okay.
my description of Windsong Abbey, it does not have a natural harbor, which means if
Correct.
we anchor here, we will get pushed into the cliffs or aground.
Pretty much. Yep. Exactly.
Ooh, can I provide input on how they actually batten down the hatches?
You are you saying like your character or you, Alvin?
Me.
By all means, regale us.
So what they mean when they say batten down the hatches is just usually hatches around the ship, for cannons or windows. Now what they do is they put a skin-tight tarp on the hole, close it, and literally hammer it so it's waterproof and stuck tight.
That is
And,
the verb to batten, is to...
Hammer in.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that makes sense.
with wooden hammers. And then once that's all done, all they need to do is just yank that tarp free, which is usually very treated animal leather that's waterproof.
In this case, it is leather. It's treated leather.
Ooh, we learned it today.
Yeah, and as you get on, you can see the captain is at the helm herself. And when it's up to you. What do you guys want to do as you see all of this going on?
I'm
You're
just
kind
gonna
of
stay out
pacing.
of their way.
Steal a mint from Lorien and hide in my room with a bucket to throw up in.
Nifix is going to disappear below deck. Anyone else? Fixney, Caillou?
Actually, you know what? I am gonna do something.
I'm gonna
but
leave
it's not
Lucy
like
with
super
the
story intensive.
cows.
But Caillou will probably just hang out on the top deck and
Okay.
do some little sketches.
Maybe move near the captain over on the helm. Okay, sure. Actually, I'll be good and put her where she actually is. Okay.
Call me if you need anything. Otherwise, I'm gonna just try to sleep.
And Lorian, you
Feel
said you were
better.
going to do something?
Yep. On the case. The case of my missing potion. I'm gonna make my potion the object of my
You can do that.
my lead.
Actually, there's a lot of mechanical, like, encouragement to do that.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna do that.
what an investigator does. You make everything your case.
That's my new case. And
Um,
I'm gonna I'm gonna fucking start searching the ship for my fucking potion.
Beckwood is in his
Oh.
quarters. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix up the actual map, get everyone where they're supposed to be.
Game is paused.
Whoops! Not anymore. Or should I say, nuh-uh. And there are sailors down with the cows who are like trying to secure the cows, literally like tying them as if with seatbelts.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask if I can leave Moosh with the cows.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Put who's Moosh?
This is Moosh.
And as it goes clunk,
It's like
clunk,
a
clunk,
it's like
clunk,
a
clunk, clunk.
mechanical cow.
Remind me, Alvin, I gotta set up like a movement audio. I think I can still do that for Moosh. Like I did with the anima golems. Okay, and then Verlaine is in her quarters. Does anyone know where Corla is? I lost Corla.
Cora.
I found
top
He's on the
deck?
top deck.
Okay.
Where's the captain?
On the
Probably on
up by the
top.
helm.
Oh, okay. I was perfectly
as you go up
angled
there-
to where I could not see her.
Audrani's also nearby, though Audrani's actually like looking over the aft rail. As you come
Is
up,
that like towards the storm?
no. It's the well, I suppose that's a fair point. So based on the ship, you'd be going, so over here. I guess she would be over here, looking at the storm.
All right.
Okay.
I take it back. I want to watch
Are you
until
also
it gets.
looking at the storm?
Okay.
Until it gets scary.
As
Until
you
it gets
guys-
scary.
As you guys step up onto the aft castle, Saoirse glances at you. Elbows tell you, it looks like we got a storm incoming. I want to make berth. No, I want to set sail now. We're gonna try to outrun it. No, the opposite.
I
of
am
birth.
also pregnant.
Not that kind of bird.
Damn it!
Sorry.
God damn it! Oh,
No, she
By the
wants
way-
to.
Sorry.
guys, don't forget to give yourselves hero points.
Uh-huh.
Everyone gets one.
Yep.
Kelso should
Do I
get
get an
2
extra
for
for my
that.
joke? Is that what that is?
No,
Is that what it
that is
reminded
what
you?
reminded me. Where I was like, can I take a hero point away from? Actually, I was.
Hey!
Yeah.
You're the
No,
one
you
who
don't get an
said it.
extra. You don't get an extra, but I did think about it. You caught me. I hate that you caught me, but
Sorry.
she says, "We're gonna try to outrun the storm. Frisian coastal storms can get a little rough." And she kind of looks at Saya. Well, you know,
Oh.
Hmm.
I'd rather not have the whim caught out in it, if we
Do
can
you
help
want-
it.
Do you want us to just stay below deck and out of the way?
We'll see. If the storm hits, I'm gonna need every able body on hand. So be
Okay.
ready.
Saya, you better eat that mint leaf now
Yep.
before we get going.
It should be fine. Everyone's going to be safe. I have given all of you my word. You're going to get through this, but it might get a little bumpy if we can't outrun it. Raise anchor! And on that, like, you can hear some cries from the deck itself. and-
I'm gonna start my investigation before it gets too stormy.
okay. And at this point, it's like around... What time is it? I forgot. It's like around... Oh, yeah, it's about sunset.
Oh shit.
So we'll say you spent
That's
about
a
an
bad
hour.
time for a storm.
You spent about an hour at
But
the
it looks
Abbey.
cool.
So it's 8 p.m. roughly. And you can see clouds to the west. And then the ship is moving. How funny would it be if after all this time missing every single random encounter, now you guys get a random encounter just as this is coming?
I mean, that would be funny.
For me. Nope.
All right, you didn't curse us. Good.
No, I should be so lucky. All right.
It'd be the most like boring trip of all time,
The sad thing is,
and I'm okay with that.
the sun sets in the west, and the west is storm cloudy. There's no sunset. It just gets dark, which sort of takes away your ability to glean how bad the clouds are looking, or even if you're successfully outrunning the storm. An hour passes. 2 hours. 3. And then...
I don't think we outran it.
Yeah, I
Hang
think
on.
it might have caught
Wait,
up to us.
no, we're not done. Wait.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Oh no. It's raining into death.
It's not.
No, it's definitely raining.
It's only
down.
raining in one spot where there's the
Oh.
opening.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
Remember
cool.
I said I got some cool new toys on Foundry?
Uh-huh.
That includes localized regions where I can control weather.
That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
You can hear thunder. The ship begins to rock more aggressively.
Yeah.
Those of you below deck might find it a little hard to stay steady. Things are getting a little rough.
Yeah, that's my cue to go downstairs. Now I'm getting all wet. Now we're getting rocky. Bye-bye.
And you can see, like, there's a flash of lightning that lights up Audrani's face, and you can see she actually looks more alive than she's looked in a while, just staring into the storm.
Oh god.
Sort of wonder on her face.
For
Whereas
some reason, that doesn't feel
Saoirse,
like it bodes well.
No, doesn't.
Saoirse is on her most
Oh, bye, Sarah.
enthusiastic temperament. By about midnight. Is anyone still on deck by midnight? Was anyone staying up top?
Caillou probably is.
Caillou? It's getting bad up here. Like, you're now seeing waves, Caillou, that go taller than the ship's mast.
Holy cow.
You're seeing some scary stuff, and thus far, Saoirse's been handling this just fine, but Elbows has been getting increasingly, like, barking at sailors, expecting, like, instant responses, and finally, there's a flash of lightning that strikes the ground on the coast just near the ship, and Saoirse spits. Damn it! Ring the bell! Get everyone up! And before you know it, there's a ding, 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 ding. Someone's hammering on a bronze bell. And you can hear Eddie below deck.
All right, all of you, all hands on deck. That means you too. Yeah, everyone, get up. If you don't want to
what's
sink,
going on?
get up on deck and help.
Okay.
What's wrong? How can I help?
So, topside, Saoirse's at the wheel. Eddie is directing the crew to tasks. As soon as most of you PCs are like in his line of I'm gonna give you orders, he starts barking them out to you guys. The storm's fury is a terror to behold right now. Constant lightning, like it's so intense and rapid that there's more well-lit sky than not.
Jesus.
Thanks.
The thunder is always rumbling, sometimes cracking like an explosion.
Can I do a nature check?
Sure. On what? Well, I'm sorry, no. Tell me narratively what you want to do.
Is this Normal.
You can do nature.
Like sometimes
Call
there's
knowledge.
bad
This is nature,
storms,
recall knowledge.
and
Mhm.
sometimes there's storms that are like, something spooky's happening.
Sure.
So, nature or like
Nature,
Arcana?
recall knowledge.
Like if something crazy's going on. Okay.
As you're doing this, the
Oh,
ship
whoops, wrong one.
lists, climbing dangerously with each white-capped swell, while torrents of rain driven sideways by blasts of wind make visibility a challenge.
I'm gonna
Lorian,
go cast
this
spells
does
on
not feel
myself.
natural to you. What's that, Alvin?
I'm casting spells on myself.
Okay,
And
go ahead.
I just need you guys to know that Caillou is like, seems like she's having like the time of her life. She's having a good time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she's like helping
I
out.
don't
She's like
like the
pulling all these
effects on me.
ropes, and she's like, this is like, she thinks it's scary, but
Interesting.
it's also like neat. Like it's a
Um,
cool kind of storm.
The ship's heaving wet deck is going to make that a little bit challenging for you, I'm afraid. But the amount of rigging and railing helps to keep anybody from being washed overboard. But as the storm is raging, there's going to be some tasks you guys are called upon to perform. And in order to do any given task, the first thing each person helping has to do is roll a balance check, which is under acrobatics. Okay? Well, you don't have to do that yet. We haven't started any tasks. We haven't got a task yet.
I was ready. Sorry.
Lorian is balanced.
As some of you, and by the way, well, no, I'll mention it if it comes up. As you guys are reporting to assist, Eddie barks at you.
We gotta drop anchor. You go help with that. Get the anchor deployed. We gotta stabilize the ship.
And you can see there's several sailors already struggling with it. So who wants to go and assist with this? It can be
I'll
all
go
of
help.
it can be one of you.
Oh,
Yeah, I can help.
Okay. So
Heave-ho.
first of all, anyone helping, now is when you're going to roll the balance, or acrobatics balance.
Acrobatics, balance.
No wonder
Oh,
Kai's
it made
having
a
such a good
sound.
time.
You guys hear that?
Wow.
Yes. In your checks related to this task, Caillou, you will have a +2 circumstance bonus.
Becky's prepped, man. She's got this.
Are you the only critical success?
Yeah.
Okay, so and Fixney, you're the one who's not, correct?
No, they already.
On a success, you guys can attempt the task. So everybody succeeded. Rather, all three of you succeeded. So you're not going to lose your balance. And Caillou, like, you were built for this.
yeah.
You rush,
The dex
all
has
three of
to
you
come
rush
in
to
somewhere.
assist the sailors who are struggling with the anchor. You have your choice. You guys can attempt athletics or sailing lore.
Athletics.
Now, this you're not going to do from the macro. I will actually post it. Here's the athletics.
Okay.
Who's doing it? Who's trying athletics?
I am.
Wait, why isn't it letting me? Oh, whatever.
Do you actually have sailing lore, Lorian?
Anyone who wants to, just go ahead and click.
Well, I don't have sailing lore, but I have this.
All right, so that is
Or not that.
incoming.
Oh, no!
That'll be the next thing.
This.
So
So I
Caillou
will-
succeeds, and
I
that's
will
without even accounting for your +2. Go ahead, Lorian.
Well, what do
Oh,
I
you
roll?
sailing lore. Sorry, there's the sailing lore.
It'd be lore, and then.
Hello? It's not
What?
posting it.
Oh. I could just go to lore and recall knowledge.
Sailing. Oh, I see the problem. Hang on. None of you have sailing lore.
But I have this.
The speed. You can recall. This isn't recall knowledge.
It's not?
No, it
Oh.
isn't.
Okay.
Didn't Fixney get sailing lore? Was that? Oh no, Nifix was
Nifix.
working on it. Okay.
And now
I'll
that
just
you
roll
mention it,
athletics then.
she's not on the top deck.
She would have.
Okay. So good news. None of you are washed overboard. This is like that's the one you don't want to fail. This.
Bye!
It's basically pass or fail, for the most part, unless I tell you otherwise. So Lorian, Saya, you rush over and like it's stuck, and you're just pulling on ropes, trying with all your might, and it's not working out. And then Caillou, seeing what's going on. You might not know ships, you might not know anchors, but boy, do you know ropes.
Hell yeah.
And like your
Ropes
eyes
and daggers.
follow the rope through its path. You see where the rope is stuck, and like you grab a rope, kick its tether so that it comes loose, and it pulls you up. And as you do, you slash another rope on your way up, and the anchor just goes plummeting down into the sea. This is a success.
Just call me Captain Jack Sparrow.
Pretty much.
Well,
And now, effectively, Caillou, you're up on the mast. Not at the crow's nest, just like in the rigging. The first sailor who would be lost because of the storm will instead not be lost as a
Yay!
result of this. There's a few minutes of chaos and carnage. The captain expertly steering the ship, trying to ride the waves instead of get sunk by them.
You know what? This is scary enough that I'm going to cast water breathing on myself.
Oh. Fixney, would you say you're with Nifix right now, or would you be? Where would you be?
Probably hanging out to Damascus. I haven't been asked to do anything.
I mean, you were asked to help with the anchor.
There's enough
Yeah,
to
fix me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All of a sudden, Eddie calls out,
Disruptors! I need your help! I need you to trim the mainsail!
how do we do that?
What does that mean?
so first it'll require that balance check. Caillou, you no longer have the +2.
Okay.
I'll go.
Oh, hang on. I can just throw that into chat for you as well.
Oh, okay.
Instead
Too
of...
late.
Oh my gosh,
there it is.
Caillou!
What the? Okay, well, Jesus.
I feel
if
like
you were a
Caillou shouldn't
swashbuckler,
have
you'd
to
be
make
rolling
any
in
more
finale.
checks.
Oh, that was a self-roll.
Do you
Damn
want me
it.
to click this other button?
No, you got another nat 20. I'm not going to make you. It's the same check. It's good.
I know. I'm just
Good
curious
news. Fixney, you critically succeeded. Which means you also get +2 on any checks to assist with this. So, any PC who can move into position, which is, as far as I can tell,
All of us.
Caillou, Fixney, Saya, and Lorien.
You don't have another map for the top riggings, do you?
I don't. I wish.
Ah.
That'd be so cool. Anyone who's able to do this must succeed at either athletics or sailing lore if you want to clamber into position while where you can trim the mainsail, or thievery or acrobatics if you want to try to trim it from a lower, less advantageous position at a higher DC.
I have a question. I am already in the rigging.
You are.
How does that benefit me?
Well, normally I'd say I'd give you a +2 to the check, but your balance, you've already got a +2 to the check.
+4? Come on
To be
now.
honest, there's not much more I can do for you. You're
I don't
already
wanna
at,
go
like...
up there. I'm gonna do normal acrobatics from
I'm
down there.
gonna keep acrobatics in.
So there's acrobatics. This is for
Okay.
anyone who does not want to... And actually,
My
Okay.
dice hate me today. I will.
So, it's okay, because Fixney succeeded.
Okay.
Wait, what do I roll?
Lorien critically
Ooh.
succeeded.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Caillou?
definitely motion sick.
Because you're already up there, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you keep your +2 for task 3.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You're exempt from the next balance check. All of you guys are doing the best you can. Saya, you don't actually know what trim the mainsail means.
I have no idea what this means.
You succeed
Saya's like,
though
is it that
in
one?
not
Which sail
getting
is it?
anyone's way.
Get has scissors out.
Up on the mast, though, up in the rigging, Caillou's up there, really not paying attention to this particular task. Fixney, you know exactly what you're doing.
I read some books.
I
And
was
you
just
start
like hanging onto the rigging, just like laughing.
you start
She's like,
directing
"This is so cool."
some of the sailors, but the person who follows your direction the fastest is Lorien, who gets there, and you don't actually have time to tell her, what do you do here? Lorien already is on it. Clearly she knows something about sailing vessels as well.
Apparently.
There's no benefit for success. If you
Saya,
don't
put
trim
those
the
scissors
mainsail, a sailor would have been lost to sea.
Oh,
So-
look at us. We're saving everybody.
You've still got a freebie, basically. You've got a forgiveness for one failure. Askell doesn't actually know what trimming the mainsail is beyond, like, it's literally like,
So
You think it's
Trim
shorter?
the sail.
full sails, half
Mhm.
sails, trim sails.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm
We'll
pretty sure
kinda
you make it
open-
shorter.
Make it shorter.
so,
And you
like,
also-
hauling things up, pulling on the rigging to, like, furling up a banner, basically. Okay, yeah.
It's a bit harder because in storms, it's trying to push the sails down.
There is tremendous wind, and the whole ship rocks from it. Caillou, like, I mean, honestly, you're probably clinging to the mast up at the top with thighs of steel, so it doesn't really matter, but, like, the whole ship lists from the force of the winds out here. There's a flash of lightning, and you can see a water spout only about 600 feet from the ship. If you don't know what a
Quick,
water spout is,
Let's get
you are
into a
very
lighthouse
lucky
that never
individual.
hit lighthouses.
It's like a water tornado, yeah?
Yep, that's exactly what it is. There's a particularly powerful swell that crashes over the ship's deck. I need everyone except Caillou to make balance checks.
Oh, that's convenient.
You know what? For shits and giggles, I'm gonna make this one. I'm just
Sure.
curious at this point.
Do you have permanent 20s?
Well, alright
You
then.
critically succeeded, so...
Three
It's a
of
good
us
thing
did, it
almost
looks
all
like.
of us
Yeah.
are dexterity based.
And Fixney still succeeded, even if he didn't, like, look like a fucking Pirates of the Caribbean character. He's fine and maintaining, is not washed overboard. Put it that way. You retain your footing in this, as the wave washes
I'm
over
still
the deck.
hugging the mast.
But it carries one sailor overboard.
No.
Or it's on the verge of carrying him overboard. Anyone who succeeded, which is everyone, can attempt to save it.
I'll
You can
try.
grab on to the tumbling crew member with athletics. If you fail, we will move on to what your other options are.
I'll try.
I want to try. Can multiple of us try or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so Caillou, narratively here, Caillou is still in the rigging. I don't feel like she would be able to actually try to physically grab them.
That's
So
fair.
I'm not going to do this check. But if we fail it, she's going to throw a dagger and try to pin him to the deck.
Okay.
Stabs him.
Not
Um, I was going to say there's lifelines that can be thrown.
He'll
but,
die
you know.
before he drowns.
That's
Uh,
right.
No,
If a
he's gonna- I'm gonna
PC
pin
No
his, like,
drowning here.
His like jacket or something like to the deck. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that kind
Two
of like.
yes. 2 successes are required to save the sailor.
We did it.
Yeah, we got
He's getting carried off, and Saya like dives, catches it. In fact, it's your dumbass temp boyfriend. You catch him, but then you're also being swept. Like you go right over the railing, and you're hanging on for dear life onto the
Ooh.
railing, holding onto him. And Saya's not a very strong woman, correct?
Not terribly.
It's about a second, and like you feel your arms about to be ripped in half. Like you're not going to be able to hold on. And then Lorian's there and catches you with both arms
Whew.
and is like pulling you up
I gotcha.
gradually. And the other, your sailor, what was his name?
Crooked?
Yes, grabs onto you and like is holding onto you now with both arms. So that way, like it's not as much muscle required from you. You just got to hang on to Lorian.
Yeah. He's my sailing
And-
fling. Like, we're
Yes.
just a quick thing.
You are able to save the sailor.
That's a little too close, huh?
Yeah. I thought I was goner. You are a goner if you don't get back to your position.
And
Elvis
Thank-
has no chill.
Thank you, Laureate.
I got you.
the night carries on. Gradually, the sky begins to lighten. The storm lightens until it's just rain. And then even the rain gives way to a chill ocean breeze.
I want to do another check on that storm.
And the sun rises.
It's a good thing no one was panicked.
Can
I'm
I?
gonna unshackle from the mast.
Yes, Lauren, you can. Well, no, I'm sorry. No, you cannot do another one. You already did
Good
that.
thing none of us were
No,
worried
a
about
different.
that
Like
storm.
you said, it wasn't natural. Can I do like an Arcana or something to
No.
see if it's met?
That was already what you did. It's the
I
same
want
thing.
to. So okay.
Next case.
Damn it.
The sun rises
That's odd. What's odd about this storm?
to a clear day,
That it exists. Ugh.
a clear sunny day. And you realize, Lorian, that the fear you'd been carrying all night was unfounded. It was not a supernatural storm after all.
Oh.
Just a violent coastal storm. Everyone's
Oh.
okay.
I don't believe you.
But the evidence of the storm's violence is everywhere, including significant damage to the ship.
Oh.
You can see that there's sailors already working to make repairs to the rigging and sails. Eddie is kind of barking out orders, supervising that.
Ooh, can I help out? I know how to fix things.
Actually, before you really get the opportunity, Saoirse has all of you come speak with her. And I will say, at some point you find Nifix down in the hold, where she was hanging on for dear life. Because you might recall her blind sense is a little fuzzy at sea,
Yeah.
and that did not help.
Poor Nifix.
Saoirse stands on the aft deck and calls you over. Fun night, huh?
So,
We're still.
Yeah, definitely.
We're still afloat, so.
My thoughts exactly. Clearly, we weren't able to outrun the storm, but we definitely would have been in it a lot longer if we hadn't left when we did. I think the rudder may have sustained some damage during the night.
What
I
do you
was
mean?
hoping some of you would check that out, if any of you are comfortable getting in the water.
Wait, is this the full day?
Right now, it's 6 a.m.
Okay.
Actually,
If
we'll
you
say
look-
it's about 7 a.m. It calmed at 6 a.m.
Fixney is good at fixing things.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind getting in the water.
If
I will say no one had daily preparations, though. You weren't able
if
to
you,
rest.
If you wait about an hour, I can prepare some spells and I'll go look.
I'd rather not wait an hour, if there's an alternative. I appreciate the thought, but this is a rudder problem, and it will halt our voyage altogether if something is, perchance, mostly broken and breaks off during that hour.
Fine.
It doesn't have to be you. I would appreciate if you can do it, but if any of you can just swim and understand how a rudder works, maybe you can.
I mean,
Discern-
it's not that complicated.
The reason I would hope you would do this instead of asking any of my crew, I believe I spotted some jigsaw sharks.
That doesn't sound good.
They're normally not overly aggressive, especially towards seafaring vessels, but I would not want to take any chances.
Oh, well,
And
why
since
don't
you seem
just
capable,
dump
I have
some-
no fear of sharks harming you.
Well, I have an idea. Why don't you drop some chum at the front, at the bow, and I'll go look down there.
We don't have chum. Unless we were
season
to
enough
tear
to make
apart one of the
chum.
cows. Something I'd prefer not to do. Do you have chum?
No.
I was gonna say I don't.
That
The
flush
sharks.
thing was still here. We could use that.
The sharks aren't normally a problem because we don't normally get in the water during a vessel's run along the coast.
I don't know if I can swim. This is a good question.
If one of you can swim, I can probably give you information about what to expect with the rudder, and mostly I just need a swimmer, a strong swimmer.
Okay, Stilly, what is swimming athletics?
Athletics.
I have plus 10. I don't know if that makes you a strong swimmer, though. I don't think so.
Yeah, mine's
Mine
plus
is an
9.
8.
Mine's 9.
So
Do
I
I-
am the weakest swimmer of the
Do I
three.
need to have crafting, though? Because I do not have crafting whatsoever.
It would help.
I do
Crafting
have crafting as
Or
well.
thievery would help immensely here.
And I have thievery. It's fine. I'll do it.
Okay. I mean, I can try to help. As in, like, make sure you don't get swept
Can we
away.
aid?
Just shoot any
I mean,
sharks
multiple
that
of you
are.
can attempt it if you want.
Just shoot the sharks that are coming at me, I guess.
Wait here, Lorianne. Actually, this might help. I'll join you.
How you would get in the water with a rope tied to the ship still, and should have her daggers out. Should be ready to protect you.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
I mean, they're
see.
fully prepared to
Um,
rope you. Like, you guys aren't going to be out there freeballing.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. That makes me feel better. I was like, ugh.
Okay, I'm gonna give everybody water breathing.
Oh,
8 hours.
cool.
Also, recall the anchor is dropped at the moment. So the
Oh,
ship's
we're not
moving.
moving. Okay. That's...
Okay, I'll jump in.
Yeah, I'll jump
Me
in, too.
Okay.
Everyone has
Sploosh.
water breathing.
Okay, question. Can I use my blade underwater? Or is that I should get at my
Um,
dagger?
I would think you're going to need your dagger for that.
Alright. Sheath that.
Even that, I think, will be at something of a penalty.
Yeah, but...
Weapons that aren't specifically designed for underwater combat.
Actually, I got unarmed. I can punch.
like if you,
Can we
they've
take
got
a
some,
harpoon?
they do have some harpoons, javelins they can lend you if you guys want some javelins.
No, I'm good with my glaive.
Probably might take harpoon just for shits and giggles. I don't know.
Okay. Well, for the time being, then, you've got to do a little bit of swimming. Oops. No, don't do that. That's the one.
Just stinky water breather.
Now, I'm gonna need 4 swim checks.
Okay.
Are you putting
Here's
it
the
in
first
chat?
one. Yep, I'm gonna send it for you. Here's the first one.
See how it's gonna go.
Just the two of you?
No, I'm
Hang on,
swimming.
he's trying.
Oh, right. And Fixney, would it be safe to assume like you're staying on the deck but following their progress so you can talk to them?
No, I want to look at the rudder. It's easier to pick something if you see it.
Oh, well, you weren't rolling. Good news though. You'll notice 10 succeeded.
Yay!
Okay. So you guys, wait a minute. That's not right. Athletics check DC 1. I think there's a typo here.
Yay!
Yay!
We did
Hang
it.
on. Gonna say something's fishy about that.
I
We're
don't
all
think
such
so.
good swimmers.
Watch this, guys. I can do the backstroke. Whee!
Butterfly.
Look,
Yeah, I
Look,
found the problem.
it's the ship is stopped. It's fine.
Damn.
You all 10 is the DC,
Okay.
but
Ah, woohoo!
Pixie barely got it.
Yeah.
those of you who critically succeed are excused from the second roll. Here comes number 2.
Oh.
But yeah, you guys swim to the rudder and are sort of like treading water there. This is where you're beginning the actual investigation. Oh, Fixney, were you the only? You were. Okay.
Yeah.
So Fixney, you're exempt from the third roll. Everyone else has to roll now. And any critical successes here, you're done.
Tragic.
Well, that's fine. Now everyone will roll the final one. And all of these are like you guys treading water, just assessing the damage. This is time spent like you guys doing the actual job.
I gotcha.
Oh, well now I got
Nice.
this.
Whee!
Why did it?
Jesus, Alvin.
Look, the waves are bigger than I am.
Fixney. Actually, all of you, I guess, since you're all together. Nifix is actually up on the deck. There's something big in the water.
How big?
Really big.
Hey, shoot it.
And like you guys have noticed, there's no sharks. None at all, actually.
Uh-oh.
What do you do?
Can I summon? I would
Is
like
it
to
fixed?
summon.
Yeah, weren't we
Well,
assessing
we're
damage?
gonna find out
Or is
because
it-
you are interrupted before you can finish the
I'm gonna
job.
fix with haste. Oh, okay.
So all of you are in the water.
I blend in with the ship. I'm
someone's
like,
missing,
huh?
and it's Fixney.
I'm just a ship sailing at sea.
You guys are in the water. What do you guys do at this point? Does anyone do anything when Nifix calls that down to you, or
Yeah, I pull out my rapier.
Yeah,
your
we'll, like,
rapier?
Yes.
look around,
Unless
try to
you
see.
can I was I able
Well,
to
you-
put that away before? No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, that's why I was checking, like, because you used that earlier.
Yeah, I pull out. Yeah, I put that away and I don't use it again.
Okay.
I pull out my rapier.
Mm,
Can I climb the rope a little bit to get like a view on?
On your turn, you'll be able to, because
Oh.
at this point,
Initiative.
hang on, initiative.
Can I have anything
Jar.
nice for rolling a 20?
Nope,
Darn it.
not this time.
That's fine.
That was the one time the nat 20 didn't matter.
Yeah. Yep.
Still
What is
need.
instincts?
Mind your own business.
What is instincts?
Nothing.
She's actually a tiger.
Rawr! Rawr!
Okay. Neat. All right.
Stop doing
So
stuff, please.
you are all swimming, by the way. This will become
Just
important.
keep swimming.
We're swimming.
Oh no, it's underwater combat.
Well, let's hope it doesn't go underwater, but it very well could.
Yeah, I guess I'll pull.
It's water.
I do pull out the dagger I have.
As you're down there, you suddenly hear Nifix, "Look out, it's coming!" And unfortunately,
What is it?
it has initiative. Now let me, come on, do the thing!
It comes up. Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey, go hi.
What's
I
that?
saw you were swimming there.
Is that a Hydra?
No,
Better fucking not be.
you don't know what it is. Whatever it is, it's not good. Okay, okie dokie. So, something is going to, let me double check its tactics.
It has
Oh,
tactics.
Tactics be
You-
an asshole.
You notice, who's the most perceptive? Probably Lorian. You notice a shadow in the water. Something that you had taken to be the ship's shadow.
Uh-oh.
It is not,
Oh.
as it moves along the side of the ship. And
Oh. Going by us?
as it surfaces,
Oh!
you see
Oh! Oh, hello.
That's big.
a 25-foot long fish.
Fish.
Look at his fucking face in the middle. Hey!
Hey guys!
He's like, oh my god, hi, I'm just so happy to be here.
Oh my
It
god, I'm
is
happy too.
New
massive.
friends.
This
Yeah.
creature,
Huge
Uh,
sized. Ugh.
huge is an understatement. Again, 25 feet long.
Yeah.
As it surfaces, you see that its mouth is wide open, and it is
No!
going to.
Wait, is it just one?
It is just one.
Okay, okay. What a relief!
It is, however,
Not really.
gonna go take a bite at
The ship?
Fixney.
The rudder? No!
Dude, everything's biting me.
Pixie!
That is a hit.
Pixie!
You're just tasty. Clearly.
Fixney,
You're
you
small
take
size.
20 points of piercing damage. If the monster attempts to grapple using the body part it attacked with, let's see.
Man, I
Oh.
guess
Hi, Ford.
Yeah, we're gonna grab as the
Yay.
second action.
Reach 15 feet.
So that's all three of its actions. But Fixney, you are, I believe, grab now, right? To grapple the creature using the body part it attacked with. Yes, it did. Yeah, okay. It has grabbed you.
What the hell?
This massive serpentine fish with a bony head and its armor plating and beak-like maw sort of sucks Fixney in, and it has him sort of half in its mouth, chomping down. Did you already take that damage, by the way? Did you apply that?
But
There you go. You're now injured.
yes, I am.
You don't know what you're looking at, but it is about to eat Fixney. Caillou, what do you do?
Can I, like, help? Can I, like, I don't know, dagger the thing in, like, the eye or something so it's Fixney out?
You can try to get it to do so. Here, let me move it a little closer. Don't
I
forget to
don't want
target
it
it.
closer, no!
So
Make sure you
is
target it.
Fixney bite size or snack size?
Yes.
On this thing, only bite sized.
Fun-sized. Okay. So before anything that, I'm gonna make it my hunting prey.
Okay.
Ooh, that's cool. That's neat. Do I have a harpoon?
You do. It should be a javelin. Did you add that to your inventory?
Oh, we do?
No. I didn't.
Well, they offered them to you if you wanted them. Remember, I
Oh.
was saying.
Oh.
I
remember
believe
if
Saya
I
was the
asked
only one
them
who made a
for it.
point of taking one.
How do I add
I
that
got
to
you,
my
Sam.
inventory? Oh, you got it. Okay.
Or not. I'm sorry, Caillou.
Yeah.
Caillou was the only one who made a point of taking one. I believe.
Where is it?
I think so.
You have one javelin.
What I meant to do.
So you have marked this thing as your hunted prey. That's one action. What else you got?
Okay, so when Nifix would called out, I would have had the javelin out, so I'm not gonna draw it. I'm going to actually draw it, but I am.
That's fine.
Gonna
You're gonna
stick
click
with
it so that it's drawn, yeah. But not. I understand. Okay. You attack it. Wait, were you throwing the javelin, or were you stabbing at it?
The intention was to stab, but it only has one thing.
That's fine. You can stab with that. That's fine. So, yeah, you lash out at it, and your harpoon just sort of glances off of its armored plating.
Oh, hang on a second. Hang on. I forgot to mark it as my hunting prey. What does that do? I forget how to change this stuff.
That wouldn't have helped you in this case because you missed by a significant amount.
Okay.
Ooh, Kelso got a thing.
But it is marked. It says.
And I'm gonna try again. Please.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's very, very agile in spite of its extreme length. I guess that ends your turn.
it does. Do indeed.
Lorian.
Wait. I got a thing. What does that mean? I forget.
A what?
A heroic
I got a
help.
thing. I got
Oh,
heroic
oh,
help.
you got
What does that
heroic
mean?
help.
I don't know what that means.
What that means is my dopey ass should have had the button ready to click.
This is still
time,
new.
This is brand new. Never got one before.
I'm sorry, I forgot to have the button ready. I completely forgot about that.
See, this is because we started on time today.
It is.
know,
It is. I didn't have all that
all that
bullshit
stuff.
time to.
It's all just been terrible since then.
Okay.
I told you it was auspicious.
I picked a random one, and I have given you your secret hero action card.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
it's on your actions tab. You can look at what that does.
Okay.
You can only use it once, but you can use that whenever you want to. It will cost you a hero point to use it.
Okay.
Basically, it's something you can do with a hero point other than the normal functionality.
Ooh.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Interesting.
Okay. So it is Lorian's turn.
Could I hypothetically use that in my last turn? Or do I need to wait?
I didn't look at what it does. Yes, you could have. Though at this point, it's too late. But yes, you could have.
Okay.
Lorian, go ahead.
Okay, that's fair.
Am I able to try to break another creature's grapple on another creature?
You can aid Fixney's escape check, but typically no. There's not really an easy way to do that, unless you have a specific ability that would let you.
Okay. So I would like to quickly reach in my bag and pull something out. It's called a grappling hook.
Okay, that's one action.
It's got rope on it, and I'm gonna throw.
Wait
I'm
a
gonna...
minute. You dove into the sea with your bag on?
Yes, it's a spacious pouch. It's stuff won't come out unless you reach for it, right? That's.
You would you have brought that with you? And I'm not. I'm asking.
I wouldn't have taken the time to think about dropping it.
Okay.
To be honest, but.
Okay. Go ahead. You get out a grappling hook.
Is it not safe? I don't know if that's safe to open in water, but whatever.
I just think it's funny. I was thinking in my head, so I was just like, all right, do I look good? Does my skirt work? No, let me get like a bathing suit and like be perfect for getting in the water. And you're just like, in.
Yeah, I just went in. So I pull out the grappling hook with my rope attached to it.
Okay.
And I would like to throw it on, like try to hook it onto the creature if I can.
Onto it? Like.
Yeah, like I throw the grappling hook and think RE4 when he's throwing the javelins. I want to try to hook the grappling hook
Well,
like
grappling
into
hook
its
isn't
skin.
a javelin.
I know, but it's got like the 3 hooks.
It
so
does have plating, so.
I want to hook it around like by somewhere where I can jab into it. The mouth even.
Okay.
Like I'm fishing. Come here, you.
I don't suppose your character sheet just has a handy dandy check for that.
Well, it says right here. It says there's a. I don't know if you want to use that.
Oh.
But
to anchor a grappling hook, make a ranged attack roll, simple weapon proficiency against DC depending on the target. Okay.
So the
Yeah, go ahead and
DC
try.
I assume would be okay. Simple weapon. Uh-oh, I didn't think that far ahead. What's that mean? Simple
Look
weapon.
at your weapon proficiencies. So your simple weapon proficiency is +9.
Okay. So just
So you're
roll
gonna
a
roll
D20
1d20 plus
plus
9.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna use a hero point. To reroll.
It's ranged, so you also add your dexterity.
Oh, okay.
What's your dexterity modifier?
I don't know. 3. It's 3.
3.
21.
So 21. Okay. You throw the grappling hook and it catches. Not deep, like it's not a critical success. I would say for one round it will remain hooked.
Okay. Can I use that to pull myself over to it faster? Like to
I would
help
say
me
it will
swim to increase my swim speed?
It would increase the degree of success on your swim check by 1 step.
Okay, so I want to get right over here to it.
Okay, so make athletics swim.
There's no swim on here, so I'm going to do unspecified.
Right, I forgot. It's the one that has athletics borked.
Yeah.
Okay. So that goes from a success to a critical success. You can move, I believe swim speed is 1/4.
It's half your move, or is it a quarter?
I thought it was quarter.
I don't know,
what's
you tell me.
Your speed's normally 25?
25, yep.
So I believe you can go 12 feet in a single action.
God, that sucks. But that's pretty much where I was, so that's perfect.
Okay, so yeah, you get adjacent to it. Unfortunately, at the start of your next
That's
turn,
all
it
my
will come
actions.
unhooked.
Yes.
Alvin,
okay.
you're still blind. That's still private.
Yeah, I'm checking. I was just checking.
Okay, so Lorian manages to hook it and starts like pulling herself towards it through the water.
No, Fixie, get out of that thing's mouth!
Nifix. I hate that she's gonna do this.
Kick it in the clut?
She's gonna run over here.
Oh,
She's
gosh,
gonna
yes.
jump onto it.
Yeah, you go, girl.
Suplex it!
She's gonna try. She can't suplex. Actually, it's too big even for her.
Oh.
But does she have anything that would be really helpful here? Not really. So
Height advantage.
I guess, you know what, to start with, we're just gonna heckin' try to grab onto them. Well, no. First, she's gonna kick it as she lands on it. And I am giving Caillou a hero point.
Oh, okay, fine.
Here comes the kick. Ooh. Oh, wow. She got it. For not a lot of damage, though. Only 4 points of damage to the thing. But she does hit it. And then she tries to turn that into...
That's not right. She got mine hand wraps.
That's not applied to her macro. Doesn't look like...
Put it up on there.
This was an issue last time, too.
Yeah, I keep telling her
recall.
it doesn't have.
Although she didn't do it.
It doesn't look like she did it.
+1 with
Yeah,
striking.
the hand wraps are not worn. She has them in her backpack.
Ugh.
Hey, don't blame me. She's gonna follow up by trying to grapple it, as we all knew was coming. And this is at -5. She fails. So she tries to grab onto it and just sort of slides around on its body. And that ends Nifix's turn.
I mean, it's pretty much a big slide, right? So.
An unpleasant one. Fixney.
What does size change of shape or size do to the grapple?
Not much, usually.
Now, what if I turn tiny? Will that free me or help me out?
I would, you know what? Turning tiny in this case, I would say... Yeah, maybe. I would say you'd still have to make an escape check. But, once again, we would treat it as 1 degree better than whatever you roll.
Oh, well, I get a +10 modifier to it anyways, but okay. It's a manipulate action to cast a spell, so I need to do a flat 5 check, right?
I believe so. Okay, so you are able to cast the spell. As it's just clamped down on you. And what are you turning into the tiny animal of?
As usual, a water spider.
Not like a fish or something?
Why? I don't get a swim speed anyways.
Well, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, you morph into a little water bug. God, he's so small. I can't even see a token.
Here. Guess I'm still in the jaws, right? And I would like to do an escape check, I guess.
Okay.
Water spiders are cool, just saying.
Just
They
trying
can
to
like
dart
glide
out
on
of...
the water.
So you're managing to
Um,
do like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle surfing sequence out of its mouth. If this works, is that what I'm to understand?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to wiggle through. I guess this is acrobatics or athletics.
Escape.
Wait, I have that somewhere.
Yeah, this should be on the skill dialogue or skill action dialogue macro,
It's not. Oh, escape. There it is.
and it can be your choice of athletics, acrobatics, or an unarmed strike.
It's not saying untyped.
Literally
Wait.
unarmed because he's just a spider now.
In his case, yeah. So honestly, it's probably just your acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Okay.
What's that?
I'm
Am I
gonna
free?
bet no, but let's see.
I guess it's against its acrobatics or whatever, or athletics DC. I think is what it was.
Attempts to escape. I wish this had been done differently
It's
on my
the
part.
athletics DC of the creature grabbing you.
Oh, well, you're not gonna like that. That is a failure. Which is bumped up to a success because of your thing, because you went tiny. You get free and remove the grabbed, immobilized, restrained, whatever condition. So you can remove that.
I'm just gonna chill by its mouth.
Hello?
Unless I.
Get rid-
Well,
what? It's not letting me get rid. No! You obey me!
I am your lord!
obey me, Buffs.
Haskell is the game master.
Do you want me to
Literally.
remove it from my
Let it
character?
go!
Let it
Well.
go.
There,
The
Jesus!
sea monster says, come like,
Freaking Foundry was rebelling on me.
It just like locked its jaw shut, just like,
So that's your full turn. You
Good dog,
are
when you're
still
trying
in
to
its
give it a
mouth,
pill.
though.
Yeah. I'm well
Okay.
aware of that.
Saya,
so this is another thing where I want to get panache somehow. Can I do like some really cool swimming move to like try to get up to it so I can like slash it with my dagger? Is that a thing I can do to get
with
panache?
athletics.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you seen
What's your
synchronized
athletic bonus
swimming? They
looking
can
like?
do cool stuff.
No, I'm not saying no. I'm just.
No, I know.
have
I know.
a
It's an
hunch.
athletics. I'm probably gonna fail. Well, that's fine. It's all about trying. Okay, so athletics, skill, action. Oh no, I'm sorry. I keep thinking that is the skill action dialogue for some reason.
It is not.
I know. So unspecified athletics because it's borked. Is that okay?
Yep.
All right. Ah, no, that's a fail.
It's. Yeah.
It's fine. Can I at least? All right, I'll just.
It was
It
an
is
action.
not
Yeah.
impressed. It's seen a lot cooler swimming.
Mm,
So
that's fine. I'll just
moving
move.
that would be 2 actions. Moving that far.
Oh,
while
really?
Swimming
Okay.
without a swim speed.
Yeah, I don't have a swimsuit.
Swimming sucks.
Well,
you
that's
guys,
all I can
you
do
might
then.
be in trouble here.
Yeah.
This is one of those fights where Fixney needs to do his thing.
Well, that's
And
it.
I don't think Fixney's gonna do his thing.
I tried to be cool, and then I was
What is my thing? I don't know.
Magic, killing
Yeah,
things with
do
magic.
the magic.
I'm currently in the mod thing. I don't want to be near this.
So here's the good news: you're so small, it's not even aware of you. So it's just
It
gonna
just
try
lost
to
its food.
nom Saya instead.
That's fine. I'm swimming right into its mouth.
Like,
Uh,
hello.
I got my dagger out and everything.
What?
I
Okay.
like tore it all out of the way.
It
in the
snaps
swimming
at
way.
you, and it's just going to dive.
Okay, see ya.
Oh.
That's
wait a
right.
minute.
You're going with it.
Bye, Pixie. That's why we got water breathing, right?
Yep.
Okay.
For an hour.
It
or
goes
whatever.
under. You're not 100% sure where it went to.
Wait,
Oh
shouldn't
shit!
I know where.
Silly, my grappling hook is still attached. It hasn't let loose
That is
yet.
correct.
Where
That
are we
is correct.
going?
And Lorian, I
What?
need you to make an athletics check to hang on to the rope because suddenly you are being pulled under.
Oh no.
Okay. Unspecified?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Should I use...
Well, you hang on to the rope. Unless you don't want to.
No,
You
I
are
want to
ripped
hang on.
underwater.
Let's go. Whee!
Lorian, you only go down 10 feet. 50-foot rope, right?
Well, right, but...
Oh,
it's
right.
only...
You pulled yourself up on it.
Yeah.
And you were pretty adjacent. So I'm going to say you're down 50 feet.
I should be... Oh.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
it's not good. You're being pulled
I should
under
have let
very
go.
rapidly.
I should have let go.
You probably should have.
I wasn't
And
thinking.
then Fixney, you're also 60 feet under. And Nifix is now just left in the water.
Oh! I will save you!
A worm.
I will save you!
Nifix
And
wasn't
it's
on
out
the
of
deck
range
when I
Of
pulled
her vision.
water breathing.
Also, she jumped in here without a rope. She wasn't going to jump in at all. This is like, she wouldn't have done it if not for Fixney getting literally munched on. Okay. This just got deadly.
Got you,
Caillou,
girl.
First thing you got to do is make a swim check.
You know, I feel like it would be mean to.
Don't kill Ava while she's not here.
Okay. It's athletics, unspecified.
Yep. I hate that it's unspecified. It's swim, darn it.
Hello? Why did it not? I hit all the
I
buttons.
mean, you can do balance instead if you want.
Okay, so here it is. Oh, I owe apologies. Swim is a move, single action. You attempt an athletics check to move a maximum distance of 10 feet through the water.
Ugh.
The swim
Slow.
speed.
Okay.
On a critical success, 15 feet.
Oh, okay.
I can't roll that for some reason. It's like literally not letting me from the skill action dialogue. Should I
Just
do
do it from your character page.
Yeah, at this
Page
point,
One.
athletics is borked on that. The one skill that I wish it wasn't that one. Okay, and the DC, let's see. It's not a stormy sea, that's nice. The water isn't what I would call still. So it would be train. It would be a DC of 15.
Okay, sweet.
So you can move 10 feet.
Swim a little bit. I am not that far, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna swim over here.
Can you guys still see it?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
I kind of know where the token is, only because I have it targeted. But I can't see it.
That's right. It being your hunted prey, you have benefits on spotting it, I believe.
Okay, so I'm gonna come over here, and then I'm gonna, I don't know, try to I give her my rope, I guess. That's probably what I'll do. Because at least I can see.
Oh, Fixney, did you have a rope secured to you?
It's not secured anymore.
Okay. I thought he did from when he jumped off the ship.
No.
Well, I mean, even
Okay.
if he did, he became a spider, so it's not like it would be.
That's also
And
true.
if I
Yeah.
did behind, yeah, it would have.
Okay. Okay, just making sure, because that would have been interesting. Not in a good way.
Because then it would have
Alright.
built the ship.
Anything else you want to do, Caillou?
Well, I want to give. Does that take 2 actions? How do I give it to her?
Remind me one more time, because I got brain wiped when that
Oh.
thought.
That's on me.
Yep.
Well, want to give to Nifix.
Oh, we'll call that an action.
Okay.
Yeah, because she was not expecting it to just dip in the water. She's already starting to, not panic per se, but you can see she went from fine to in dire straits very quickly. She takes the rope though.
Take my rope.
Thank you.
Take my rope. Take my rope. And then I will shout to whoever had my rope that they need to pull her up.
Wait, my brother. I can't feel him. I think it took him too deep.
It's okay. Well, I'll stay down here. We'll figure it out. I'm not gonna let him get away with them.
I think you have one action remaining, right?
I think, sure.
Yeah. Anything you want to do with it?
I kind of wanna swim back over here.
To move again is another swim check.
Okay. I don't want to stay there. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay. That's 1 hero point. And yeah, you're fine. You can move up to 10 feet, which you do.
Sweet.
Which brings us to Lorian. You're underwater and holding your breath.
I didn't want to take my turn.
Water breathing.
Breathe underwater.
Oh, right. You're water
The only
breathing.
one that
Okay, so
doesn't
holding
is
breath is
Nifix.
fine.
So my grappling hook comes undone. I have it, I guess.
But now you're just like 50 feet under, and you can see it's continuing to swim diagonally, and it looks like it's preparing to circle.
Can I see Fixney?
No,
He tiny spider.
he's in its mouth still. I
Okay,
would say there's no.
I'm just gonna try to use the grappling hook to just grab onto it with it. That can give me some purchase on it. I'm just gonna grab onto it.
Okay.
So I'm attempting a grapple, and I guess I'm using the grappling hook to help
You are
me.
underwater while doing this, though.
Yes.
So there's going to be a much
What-
higher DC.
What would you like me to roll?
Same thing as before.
What did I didn't try to grapple it before.
1d. Yeah, you did with the grappling hook.
Okay, but
It's the same roll. 1d20 plus 12.
well, how do you grapple somebody though?
Well, grappling with your own body is different.
Would that be easier?
That's it's against the same DC.
Yeah, but my athletic, is acrobatics how you grapple?
No,
Athletics?
it's athletics, I believe.
Okay.
Everything you guys typically want to do is athletics, which
What
is
was
why
it?
I always laugh that not a single
Plus-
one of you guys is strength built.
+9 you said is what it was?
12.
+12.
Probably better than your athletics. Oh! Okay,
28.
so that does succeed. Still not a critical success, but it is a success. So
I'm
you
on
have
it?
grappled for now until the start of your next turn.
And do you remember what I said I had in my other hand?
No?
My rapier.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab it.
Well, you have to get adjacent to it first. So
What
this
do you
would be your.
mean? I'm on it.
Well, you threw the hook. No, you weren't. You were 10 feet from it. You went along with it because it was dragging you down.
Okay. Sorry, having a hard time visualizing. So I'll pull myself onto it then.
So this will be athletics to swim.
Again?
Mhm.
What is with you and swimming? God.
Gosh, in the ocean, how could I? Yeah, it turns
Is
out
this-
any type
oh.
of movement you guys want to do, you have to roll for. That's a success because of
Okay,
how you did it.
so
A critical
I'm adjacent?
success. So you get adjacent, and I leave it up to you where on its body you are adjacent to.
Close enough that it can't turn around and bite me. So like on the back of its neck.
Okay.
And I'm just
Okay.
gonna use my cha. Stab it. Take that, you
Alright.
stupid little thing.
Good
I'm
luck.
going to devise a
Make
stratagem.
sure you target it.
I can't. The token's gone.
If you hover over it, you can still target it.
Oh, it is still there. Okay. I'm like, I can't see it, Stilly. Okay.
Yeah, it's underwater. More new
Um,
toys.
So. Oh, I gotta do the thing. Also.
Think.
Think.
Yeah, and
I believe it is an
uh,
action to do that, though. So you don't have the because you
yeah,
only
you're
have one
right.
action.
You're
you
right.
can't.
You're right. I'm just gonna fucking attack this bitch. Take this. Oh yeah. That hit.
Somehow yes.
Take this, you son of a bitch.
Somehow you hit it. And it takes 7 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Though as you stab it, it seems somehow resistant.
Oh man.
It doesn't take as much damage. You're not sure how much, but that barely scratched it, you think.
Okay.
It seems
Well-
like piercing damage.
That's
is
what
weak
I
against
got.
it.
Okay.
The only damage type that can effectively be used in water, it resists.
Rude.
That's hacking. That's
Like I said,
bullshit.
this is pretty much Fixney who
Fucking
has to do
hack.
this.
Okay, well he's in its mouth. That's the end of my turn.
Unless you can move it. Okay. This thing sucks. I guess Nifix is going to remove herself from initiative for now because if it's not on the surface, she really can't.
I'm just gonna
There's
ask for. I need uppy.
Yeah, uppies. Yeah, I mean, there's people watching. They'll haul her up. Which means Fixney, it's your turn.
In the mouth, or am I in the vicinity of the mouth?
You're in the mouth still.
Is there a gap to, like, you know?
Stab its teeth.
I would say with a second escape attempt, you can get out of its mouth.
Time for a dental.
Okay.
But you could fireball its mouth while you're in there.
I'm still a spider. I cannot cast spells. As a
Darn
spider.
it.
Roll this.
As a party, can you guys give me your honest opinion? Do we think we can actually fight this thing?
Huh?
I don't know.
I have an idea, but I need to get out.
But I'm kind
Okay.
of I'm where
Okay.
I am, so
I'm just curious where you guys' heads are at. Okay,
my
Fixney,
head's underwater.
you do succeed, so you can now move out of its mouth if you'd like,
Okay, so I'm guessing
as a second action.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna go at the mouth. Still tiny spider. Do I see a hint of Lorian down here?
Oh,
I mean,
right.
it is dark.
it's dark. It's water. The thing is moving rapidly. But yeah, you know what? She's not hidden. I would say as you get out of its mouth, it just sort of glides past you, leaving you just sort of spinning, rotating in the water from the momentum of it.
Aw.
You see Lorian hanging onto that narrow fin on its back, though,
Okay, I'm gonna.
and there's just a
use
rope trailing behind it.
Last action to dismiss the spell,
Okay.
and I'm gonna yell, Lorian, come here.
Can we talk underwater?
With water
With
breathing,
water breathing?
yes.
There
That's
you
my
are!
official rule.
But it probably sounds really.
Yeah.
There you are!
And I'm just, let go, tumbling, floating.
Okay. Saya.
Can I get out of the water?
You want to climb up the ropes?
Mm-hmm.
And you're still secured, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you could try to climb back up onto the ship.
Okay. I can do some cool things when it comes back, but down here I am limited.
Careful
So
what you wish for.
it's fine. Do I need to make a check or anything, or just
Yeah, athletics to climb.
athletics to climb?
And I'm pretty sure that, regrettably, functions pretty much the same as swimming.
Mm-hmm. Athletics to climb.
You guys, like, all the athletic stuff, the action scene stuff, which is the bulk of most adventures, really needs somebody with a strength score. I'm
Look, I'm
really worried.
I am an expert athlete. I just do not have good strength. Because I didn't build it from the beginning.
I'm looking at climb. Oh boy. You need to attempt a check to move a maximum of 5 feet up.
Ugh. Haul me up!
On a critical success, 10 feet per action.
Okay. So,
That is a critical success. So you start
Sweet.
climbing, you climb 10 feet up.
how many do I need to go?
Alvin, would you say 30 feet is a good estimate of where the deck of the aft castle would be?
This brigantine, 30 feet, half-cast, a bit shorter, at least like
20?
20, 25-ish, yeah.
We'll call it 20. I'll err on the low side. So you're halfway up.
Alright, one more.
Brigantines aren't that tall.
Not.
Success. So you move 5 feet. You've got 5 feet to go. I will say, because they're pulling on you, they're going to haul you the rest of the way up.
Cool. Give me a javelin.
Saya skipped rope climbing in gym class.
I did.
Um,
No, she went up the slow way and then she did some like cool tricks while she was on the rope, you know, tightrope stuff, but not the
Saya, this
climbing.
isn't the time.
okay, so let me
You're
open
like
your inventory real
dangling,
quick.
sticking your leg up.
Someone is gonna bring you a javelin.
While they're pulling me the rest of the way up, I'm definitely like,
Like,
As Saya ends her turn, it's now Fish.
oh, Fixney, I think I'm going. Bye.
The fish. Let's see. What in the water could pass as bait right now?
Caillou.
Oh, I already knew. That was a rhetorical question. I just wanted you to know that I saw you.
Caillou sees it too. Hound of prey.
I knew what she was doing, to be fair. Mattered more to her to get Nifix out of there, because Nifix is so scared.
I'm gonna do a quick sneak roll.
What? Why? You can't hide from me. I'm on top of you.
Caillou, your passive perception is just barely enough. Caillou, this thing is hidden from you, but not undetected.
Okay.
It is 20 feet under the water.
Okay.
So it'd be what, plus... Did that work? Yeah. It is 20 feet under the water and seems like it's waiting for you. It's a predatory creature. Whatever, you don't know much about these things. Nobody's identified it yet.
I'm
But
getting to it.
you're pretty sure it's right under you. And waiting for something.
Solid. Love this for me.
If you stay exactly still, perfectly still.
Yeah,
Actually,
don't
it's gonna go.
don't
we'll
fart right now.
We'll call it 15 feet as a little treat. So Lorian, you are also now at
I
15 foot
figured.
depth. You gotta
Hello.
change your elevation.
Oh shit! How to do that?
If you click on your token,
Click on-
there's a box
yeah.
for it.
Okay. I also can't see my.
You'll just
token.
put. Well, you're.
Our
I
tokens are under.
You're under
I
Kelso.
can't-
You're under
I'm-
Caillou.
I'm under this thing too. I can't get to it.
Oh no, you're not
Yeah.
under Caillou. Here. How about now?
Oh, thank you. Yes, I can get to it now.
Okay. You'll need to put in plus, and then what would it be?
Plus.
You were at 50, so
What'd
plus.
you say we were at? 15.
You are at 15.
Where do you do that? Oh, elevation. Should I be at
Mhm.
25 then?
Technically, everyone on the ship should be. I've not been doing it on the deck since it only really matters in this case for
Underwater? Okay.
Its other two actions will remain a mystery for now.
Not to
Caillou,
me.
it's your turn.
Tell me.
Yeah, Lorian knows.
Yeah.
I don't know. So Nifix and Saya are both out of the water, right? It's just me.
Mm-hmm. And whatever it is lurking under you.
Speaking of, Saya got a heroic help. I don't know if anyone saw that.
Wait, what?
What?
Saya got a heroic help.
Oh!
Oh, I did.
Oh!
Thank you.
Yeah, alright. I got you.
So,
I'll take care of that while you take your turn.
I don't know what Caillou would do.
well, you did hear Saya call for a javelin, so assume I'm gonna do something cool.
As she's posing on the rope.
Can I like prepare to attack and then like delay?
You
Since I
could do
know
either
that
of those things, probably not both. Delay has to be done at the start of your turn. You can't take part of a turn and then delay, but what you can do is 2 actions to ready a specific action based on a trigger, and it will use your reaction to actually do that.
Okay, so.
So like
can
you could
I-
ready to stab it if it gets close or something like that.
Yes, that's what I would like to do. Because I think I don't love keeping myself as bait, but at the same time, I feel like it's one of the only ways for us to keep Lorian and Fixie, like, from not getting...
Just a note, by the way, you may want to take a look at your class feat, Disrupt Prey.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I had
Because right now, that could be the single most important thing you got.
Oh.
that. Okay, so what do I need to do to use that again? Do I just have to?
That's a reaction. So if you ready an action, you won't be able to use it.
Okay.
But if it moves, if it uses any move action, I believe it is, within your reach.
Manipulate, move, or leaves a square during move action.
Mm-hmm. The problem is, it's such a great big frickin' fish. You'd have to be pretty close to it for that to trigger.
Yes.
For me?
Well, no, for me. I screwed up.
That felt like the knit equivalent of "you're totally and thoroughly screwed."
No, I don't know how to help you. Well, I can't
It
my
is the
turn.
knit equivalent of "you're totally thoroughly screwed."
Until my turn, I don't know how to help you.
So, you can ready an action. I just want you to be aware of all your options.
How far away is it from me?
Also, don't forget you have spells.
Yeah, how far away is it from me?
You think it's maybe 15 feet under the water?
Can I... How many actions would it be to swim, like, down 5 feet?
At least one. So swim is a single action movement that you move either 10, 15, or 0.
Okay, I want to try to swim down 5 feet, so then I can use bait. And that's a athletics check, yes?
Yes.
I might hero point that one. Hang on.
Are you going to?
My little snake is trying to get away from me. I've been trying to keep him out of the camera because I don't want people to get freaked out.
That is not a success.
Yeah, and I can't free hero point it.
So, it's not a critical failure, though. But you do make no progress. So yeah, you like go to dive under. But here's the good news. You can try again. Here's the bad news. It triggers its reaction.
Shit.
Oh.
Oops. There we go. Oh no, it doesn't. Because it's detected by you. Never mind. Your perception just saved your ass. But that is going to trigger a different reaction then, because it also readied an action with 2 of its actions to attack.
Well, shit.
So it doesn't get to use ambush, but it does still get to attack you.
Ooh. Okay.
So does it move?
Yeah, does it move though?
Is it in range?
No.
Oh shit.
It has 15-foot reach.
Fuck him.
That's a huge creature.
It still missed.
It still missed. But yeah, it snapped at you. Like, we'll say that's why you did. Like, you started to dive, and then you realized too quickly it was about to eel-like lash out, and you pulled back and moved in the water,
So
and
is it
just
15 feet?
barely avoided.
Is it 15 feet away from me still then?
Yep.
Okay.
Can't believe that didn't hit you, honestly. Now what? Oh, interesting note. If you end your turn in water and haven't succeeded at a swim check that turn, you sink 10 feet.
Oh gosh.
Good. Love this for me.
Good, you lost your rope.
I mean, that... Well, you're still secured by the rope.
I don't have my rope.
Oh,
She gave it to Nifix.
Well, you've still got an action, right? So.
I've got 2, technically. I just don't know what to do.
Well, no, one you should probably swim.
You can try to. You could swim. You
Yeah,
could
come
try to
over here.
identify it. I mean, you can try to get out of the water.
Drop me a rope. Start there, and then I'll try to swim to it.
Okay. So now you got. This is your second attempt at a swim check.
Oh, for the love of God!
That succeeds.
Thank goodness.
You move 10 feet, so you do end up like over here.
Yeah.
You have one action, and if you want, you can start climbing. You'll only go 5 feet, or if you're lucky, if you roll a critical success, 10 feet.
I guess I still kind of feel like I should stay down here, so I think I'm just gonna cast shield on myself.
You're just gonna what?
Cast shield on myself.
Ah, okay. So make sure you target yourself, and then use the spell macro.
That's not what I want to do. Still not what I wanted to do. How do I target it?
Hover over,
Target myself.
hover over yourself, and then press the T key. That's what I usually do.
It's the T key.
Did that work? It doesn't look like it worked.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, on the initiative thing, if you look by your name, there should be a target icon. Click toggle targeting. There you go. You did it.
Right.
Okay. Go ahead and hit shield.
And I accidentally closed my character sheet. Shit. Fires.
Okay. You are now shielded as you concentrate for just a moment. You feel
I
your
got a rope,
power.
I got shield. And I'm a little bit away from the thing.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
After Caillou is Lorian. Your grappling hook comes loose
Why does it come loose?
because it's at the end of. You have to critically succeed to keep a creature contained with that. That's
Oh, a creature. I
Because
thought
it's
you
moving.
just had to succeed. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, it's moving still, you know, so it's
yeah,
a little
that's
different.
fair. Okay, I'm going to. I have known weakness, so I'm going to devise a stratagem and get
Here
a
we
free
go.
check with that.
Okay.
So here's this.
That will be nature.
Think. Look, it works.
And I believe you can apply effect, right?
I will once I a nature check. Recall knowledge. Here's this.
You believe this to be a giant eel.
I feel like that checks out.
Yeah, that checks out. Was it a critical success?
No.
Then I don't get a +1. Is that all I know about it? That's
Yes.
Not very
That's it.
helpful. I must have rolled bad. Okay. Okay, I rolled a 16 on the die. So I will. How come precise strike isn't on here? Well, I will attack. It's a 16 on the die, so it would be
More than that. Not a critical success.
16 plus 13, so 29.
29 is not a critical success, but it is a success.
Cool.
Roll your damage.
This should. I don't think this is rolling right. It's not putting my
Correct.
my strategic strike.
Yeah, you have to have the thing checked for that.
There is no check. It's not there.
I am debating if
I've got
believe you.
devise a stratagem twice.
Yes.
Do you see that?
Yes.
Where's strategic strike?
You mean precise strike.
No, it says strategic strike.
Devise a stratagem. Did you click use on devise stratagem? Because it says it's still got the 1 per 1 of round.
I hit use. You saw me. It thinked.
Now it says 0. Oh, you didn't click apply effect.
I did. Don't tell me I did it. You.
It said, well, do it again. Because it said, hang on. Now do
What?
it again.
Roll an attack again?
No, click use.
I can't. It's gone.
On your actions tab?
Oh, this. Okay. Use.
It didn't
Apply
change.
Apply effect. It just
Yeah.
added it again. It's already there.
That's
It keeps
tragic.
telling me I lack permission to do a
Interesting.
thing.
If you hover over the actual icon, I think. Yeah,
What
that's neat. So you see how with your token selected, you have the
Yes.
little chest thing? If you hover over that, there's a d20 that you can left click and it will roll the d20 for you
No. What? Where do you
for
see
devise a
that?
stratagem.
What?
You guys like snakes? You wanna see this?
Oh, this.
Yeah. Try that. Did
I-
you left click it or did you right click it?
Oh, oops! I right clicked.
Okay, that removed it. So let's try that
Okay.
again. Third time's the charm. All right. Now click roll damage
Oh, up above.
on the thing that you were just looking at. So if you hover over effect, devise a stratagem, a d20 appears. It says left click roll damage, right click remove effect.
It's not working.
Correct. I just tried it myself. It is not working. This is depressing. Okay.
Okay, well,
What's
let's move.
what's your extra damage supposed to be?
It's supposed to be a d6, so let me just roll a fucking
This is
d6.
what happens when we're using a class that hasn't been updated.
Okay, so it's 6 damage.
I don't think
plus...
it's 1d6. I think that's supposed to be heightened.
Oh yeah. Are we level 5?
Yep. You are level 5. So
Okay,
2d6.
so here's the other d6. 1. So 7 damage plus whatever I rolled above. 4.
So 11.
11
It
damage.
does not take the full 11.
I figured. That was 2 actions. Here's my. I'm gonna stab it again.
It doesn't seem like it's.
Ooh. I'm gonna re-roll that
Okay.
with my hero point.
Oh,
Interesting. And on a critical hit. Oh no, it has to be on the critical hit with your devise a stratagem. It would have taken bleed damage.
This
Sad.
still devises strategy.
No, it isn't. It has to be the one where you substituted the roll.
Oh, well, it's still a crit.
Yep. So roll your crit.
Uh-oh, it's putting scalpels. Hold on. I stood. No.
Whatever. Just let it happen. Just let it go.
Stilly, you're making this harder than it needs to be.
scalpels.
Just click buttons. Look, man,
Click all
it's
the
taking
things.
too long.
I'm taking too long.
No, not you. I said it is taking too long. You're doing fine. This thing is irritating me. That's
Did it roll
fine.
it?
Yes, and once again, it remains barely injured. All these
I
strikes,
don't-
it just doesn't seem like are hurting it very much.
How much damage did it do? I can't see it.
You rolled 13.
Okay, I can't see that damage.
Weird.
Weird.
It's weird. I'm gonna refresh. I'm done. I'm gonna
Yeah,
refresh.
sorry,
I'm done now.
sorry. I swear to God, everybody watching and playing, it's not supposed to be like this.
Yeah,
Fix
my
me.
character's janky because it didn't get updated yet. Sorry.
Mine too. That's okay.
Well, I can't see. I'm underwater.
You're 50 feet down, right?
You are. Yeah,
Oh.
you're still 60 feet down.
Oh, 60. Hey,
Yeah.
wait, my rope is still, it's 50-foot rope.
I'm gonna use 3 actions to summon us.
Oh, that'll do.
You're not a water bug anymore, right?
No, I dispelled it. But
What are
I'm
you
gonna
summoning?
Summon a whale steed.
Okay, so I believe you have the effect already set up for that.
It's not work.
No, I have to do that, but if you've chosen, so there is no token for it, so it is going to be
It's
kind
basically like just say either a baby whale of some sort, but it's a large
A
creature.
baby? Don't bring a baby into battle.
of.
Fine, it's a right whale.
I don't know what
Guess
that
you
is.
can't go wrong with a right whale.
But okay.
Oh, yeah, it's the right.
There we go. Can you ping where you want it?
Under me.
I'm just waiting for this whale to surface with Vixie on top, and it's just glorious.
Did it? It worked. Okay, so now you remember how to mount? You hover over it and you click M, or you tap the M key.
Yeah, click right. Nope. Come on. It's not working.
Do you have your token selected?
Yeah.
So you have that.
Does it have to be targeted?
There, you're mounted.
Okay.
You're on it.
And I got 2 actions, so I'm gonna use this ability. I'm gonna speak in classic to it. Find that really, really big serpent and ram it. Ramming speed. I move twice my speed and make a snout attack.
What's your speed?
60.
This just got awesome. And nobody can.
If,
No, I can't describe what it is. Or
if
well,
it's
actually,
near
why
the-
don't you describe it?
well, if it's near the surface, I'd like for the whale to basically, whoosh, and then burn.
Will you
But if it's
describe
not-
what your steed looks like?
It's a really large whale. Facing is kind of on top of it, just like
So it's doing the classic humpback, dive out of the water, turn sideways, and then just falling right on the serpent.
With Vixie on top.
Okay. So yeah, Caillou, you're like just hanging in the water, and this giant eel thingy starts to come out of the water toward you, like ready to swallow you whole. And then there's Fixney on a fucking whale surfacing in front of you, like protectively, and then the whole thing slams down on top of the big fish. You have
Fucking
like macros for this? Al?
Yeah, Fixie gets panache from this. Just.
I see. Swims twice, then makes a snout strike.
Thanks for putting on.
So you have the.
This.
Do you want me to roll it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait.
I mean, I have its character sheet open. I can just use that if it's unaltered. It's
Oh,
just a
no,
level
it's
0.
Yep.
That's not gonna hit.
We don't know that.
I'm pretty confident.
What if he rolls a 20? See? He hit.
Okay, it hit.
I mean, there's also a +1 to that.
It's called a
does
whale
having
steed.
a +1 turn into crit? No, probably not.
No, not even close.
Oh well, we'll 1d6 +2, and you need a DC.
First of all, it takes its 1 point of damage.
Wait, I thought. I guess it might be resistant to that too.
To bludgeoning. So it would seem.
Jerk.
Here's its fortitude save.
Roll the 1. It's loud for one round.
That's not a critical failure. That
wait.
is a failure. On a nat 1, it got a 17.
Good to know.
Ah,
So it's a regular failure.
which is load for 1 round.
How did that work, Alvin?
Cause it's cool.
What the fuck just happened? It could only work on a nat 1.
This
You
is
had to
because
roll a 17 or higher on the die to even hit the damn thing.
This is because you doubted.
Don't doubt the whale seed.
I
believe that's all my actions.
Okay. Yeah. So it really was as described. Literally, this thing just surfacing, making eye contact with Caillou for a moment. You just seeing Fixney hanging on, also kind of looking at you oddly as he goes by in slow-mo.
Just like
the
slow
whole
wave.
thing whoomph right onto the thing, taking both of them underwater in a titanic splash between them. Saya.
Okay. So can I tell where it's at? The
The whale.
No, not the whale, the eel.
Under it.
It would be hidden from you.
Okay.
Let me put that back on it. So yes, you can kind of tell where it's at, but it's hidden.
The question is, can I daze it or not? I don't know if I can daze something that's hidden.
I believe you can.
Sweet. I'm doing that then, because I
Make sure you
can.
target it. Oh, look who's got auto damage.
Cast.
Did you? What?
I hit. Did it work? Did it not work? Do I need to roll
It
damage?
failed.
Oh,
Yep, roll
sweet.
damage.
Let's go. Just hit the button.
Yep.
Oh.
And it takes full damage. It is now injured. As your what is your daze spell look like?
Does it look like? I think I'm just gonna like lazy dance and just kind of like point at it.
I don't
know.
think it understands what's happening.
No, but it has a headache now.
There's just something so beautiful about this moment. Like when an ant is dancing, you know, in your driveway, and then it just sort of, as it's dancing, points at you. Where, you know, you have that moment of, you don't really understand what's happening.
No.
But it's happening.
We just make it work.
For its turn, it is slowed one. That's
That was only
unfortunate.
2 actions, by the way, but that's fine.
Okay,
I'm
so
just
sorry.
no.
What's your third?
My third one is just I'm gonna grab the javelin as well. Or like.
Okay.
That's all.
I was gonna say, there you go. Draw a javelin. Perfect. Well, for its turn, now it's pissed. Alvin, is your whale steed only medium?
No, it's large.
That token is wrong. Wrong. But that's fine. It's pissed. It's gonna use its first action to try to bite your whale.
Yeah, it's not gonna last long.
Well, I believe that's a hit. It didn't tell me if it was a critical hit or not.
That should be a critical hit.
28? Okay. So,
Its AC
here's the
is-
damage. Does your whale even still exist?
No, sir.
No, not.
Oh.
I have the wrong thing.
Look, guys, just
It's
need to
not-
do another like 50 points
It's
of
not
damage.
letting me do... Okay, so the
Probably
mounting
deciding
thing
to mount.
seems to be borked.
Yeah. That's why I usually just put myself on the,
So did he just
Okay.
do 46 damage to your whale?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that thing is utterly gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, Fixney, you didn't update your elevation. So you should be, I would say, effectively, probably at the surface. Right?
I'm back.
That was weird. So, it grabs the whale and, like, starts to choke it down its gullet until the whole thing just into, like, magical dust in the water, leaving the creature kind of confused, looking about in the water, swimming. And I would say that's it for this turn. It's confused. It doesn't know to do anything different. That takes us to Caillou.
I think at this point, kind of done. I'm just gonna get the heck out of the water. Sure,
Climbing.
I'm a climb.
Okay, so that's athletics against a DC of 10. Okay, you climb 5 feet up. 15 to go. That's one action.
Again,
You climb another 5 feet. You're halfway up.
another.
Woo!
And that's going to be the remaining 10 feet
Sir.
as you get up onto the deck.
That's my whole turn.
Good turn, to be honest. Lorian!
Welcome back.
Oh, you're still...
He didn't move, right?
He did not.
Yep.
You damn near got smushed by a whale just now, though.
Yeah, that was crazy. Anyway, moving on.
How the fuck did that happen?
I'm just
Anyhow.
gonna ignore that. I'm going to devise a stratagem.
Think.
That's a
Ooh,
good
she's
thing.
cooking.
So when I hit apply effect, it automatically rolls. That's what.
That's
was the
fucking
problem.
cool. Okay, so you got that 18.
I will attack.
And if it's a critical hit, well, you can ignore that because
Does 18 plus 13 make it a critical hit?
31. No.
Okay. Then
Wait.
here's waiting.
It's off guard. Yes, it does.
Then you're gonna get my
Scalpel.
scalpel's point, you stupid little fish. You're taking
That's-
bleed damage.
Hold on, Lauren. Are you experimenting on it while you're?
Okay,
No.
so
We'll do that after.
again, it does seem it's still resistant. You plunge the blade in deep though and rip this time, cutting into something anatomically important. And it begins to thrash in the water.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could I have made... I can do recall knowledge freely, or do I just get the one?
Well, you can no longer recall knowledge on this creature.
Because I failed?
Sure. Totally a giant eel.
That's what the rules are. That's unfortunate. Okay.
You know what it is. Yeah. Why
I
would
don't
you check
think you
again?
do know what it is. Oh,
No.
oh, you meant
I gotta...
yeah,
I want to add it to my thing! And I can't. No.
You cannot. Nope.
Because I didn't do the thing.
If it makes you feel any better, I would be shocked if there's another one of these in the entire AP.
Well, I don't care. I still want it in my book. I'll attack it again.
Well, you missed.
I'll attack it a third time.
You've already used 3 actions. The first one was your think.
Oh, shut up, you. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Fixney. Also, Lorian, you sink 10 feet.
I sure do.
So drop your elevation. There you go.
Uh,
Fixney?
10 feet,
Yep.
you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
So
yep.
just minus 10, enter.
Oops.
What you doing,
Alright.
Fixney?
Well, it seems like a waste of a 3rd level spell, but this should be a good idea. I'm hoping. I'm gonna cast another summon animal spell and get back that whale steed, but I'm gonna summon it 30 feet away.
Where at?
30
Like-
feet that way.
That doesn't help me.
Well, off screen, off map. That way.
Like west, east?
East.
I'm just gonna put that there because I think it's cool and I want everyone to see the nice, sweet animation. Okay. So you guys would see that on the surface of the water for a moment, just all these Thassilonian runes and circles. And all of a sudden there's another whale over there. That's just, it's actually,
Whales!
it's here plus another 30 feet east. And is that it?
No, my command to it is sound injured and run away. I want to go.
Yep, you hear a whale call emanate through the water, and you see the whale begin swimming east. Interesting move.
No, I'm killing
Kaya.
this thing. Don't lead it away.
I don't
You
think
haven't
it's
even got it.
injured.
You are not close to killing this thing.
I'm working on it.
It's okay. I'm just probably gonna do the same thing. Did you say it moved or your whale moved?
Whale moved.
Whale moved. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing, but this time I got this cool javelin in my hand, so I'm just gonna like spin it while I do like a lazy dance, and then like point it at that and daze it again. Cause I got nothing better to do.
Oh, you know what? That's yeah. Well, I mean, if it's working, don't fix what ain't broke.
Yeah.
All right, dazed. Let's see how this goes.
I don't know if I need to wait to roll damage.
Not great. Roll your damage.
It doesn't know what's going on.
Okay, 8 more mental damage.
It's just getting a headache.
You're doing the most damage right now, even with like minimal dice roll.
I got
That's the
nothing
sad
better
thing.
to do. That's fine, and I'm just gonna keep dancing. I'm gonna waste my third action.
Okay. You can also try knowledge if you want. As mentioned, no one has-
Sure. What recall knowledge would this be?
I
Nature?
believe it is nature.
Alright.
I just
Oh.
want somebody, for the love of God, to know what you're fighting. Does anybody IRL actually know what this is?
No.
Creepy worm thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not sure, Saya. It's
Nah.
over your head.
Eh.
It just occurred to me, would that have been better if you used your new lore skill?
Probably. It's
Because it also lowers the DC.
It is a better plus.
What was it?
+7 versus +6.
And the...
So +1 on whatever I rolled.
Okay. Still not a
this-
success.
But now I get.
But it was a lot. It was close to a success now.
I was gonna say I technically shouldn't know that at all because I get dubious knowledge out of that skill. So
Oh, that's right. And dubious knowledge applies on a failure.
yeah, so
So
it's
then,
fine.
yes,
We'll
you do-
just.
with that,
Oh.
you do know it's a failure because you get 2 pieces of information. You just don't know which
Ah.
one's true.
Okay.
Okay. So, I'll give you 2.
Yeah.
This is either some kind of ancient aberration,
Mm-hmm.
or this is some kind of ancient dinosaur.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Both equally horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Really, neither one is good.
All right, but the aunties had stories. The aunties always have stories.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of our ancient guy over here.
It's totally a dinosaur.
Debating. Lorian is on it, but you're not really hurting it.
Fuck you.
But it's bleeding now because of her.
Yeah, but hardly at all. It's gonna go after the whale. What's your whale's speed, Alvin?
60, so if you allowed it
Same
to
as
move
mine.
with speeds that everybody has 30 feet head start.
Oh.
I didn't let go for grappling it, right?
You are no longer grappling it. You've just been kind of hanging out where it was.
Are you sure?
Positive. You never actually grappled it.
I did with the grappling.
Never with a
hook to
critical
assist.
success, though.
The grappling
So
hook
it
kept on
ended after
hooking.
one round. So
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
it swims away without. You were just perched
Okay.
right on its head,
Okay.
basically.
Okay.
But
see ya.
Lorian, you do get a hero point, and our fish, the Dunkleosteus, is going to
Wait, what'd you call it?
swim away.
Donkey.
Mr. Donkey?
Dunkleosteus. Dunkleosteus.
No, this is a giant eel, I'm pretty sure, so keep your
Um,
facts straight.
It's
Here's
a
the
giant
problem.
dinosaur aberration eel.
Cannot catch up to that whale.
It's only gonna last for like 1 minute, but
yeah, but
it's gonna
1
be
minute
a fast...
going at top speed away.
Yup.
Here's the problem, though. You guys got to repair that rudder,
Yeah.
and that's going to take more than a minute.
But we could get a good start.
Let me consult the wisdom of... Okay, so you've got 1 minute to identify what's going on with the rudder and then get out of the water.
Okay.
What do you
Okay,
guys do?
Do we know
I do-
that?
We have
Al,
to
a
get that
Fixie
rudder
knows.
quick.
I do that. Tell me what to roll.
So Lorian, first you got to swim up to it. So I need you to make 2 successful swim checks or 1 critically successful swim check.
Caillou would dive in if Fixie was.
Yeah, are we still in initiative or?
Not at the moment. I'm just keeping in mind. Oh, Lorian, that's a critical success.
Yeah, Saya
So-
would jump back in too.
It would be crafting or thievery now, Lorian. Here's crafting. Which one do you want? Actually, I'll put it in chat. And this goes for Caillou and Saya as well.
Crafting.
Thievery for me.
Here's crafting. And here's thievery.
Thank you.
And Fixney, if you wanted to get over there, if you have a means of getting over there, you are welcome to participate as well. Saya and Caillou, you are not able to succeed.
Dadgummit.
You just gave me a hero point. I will
did?
re-roll and use it.
And it didn't work out for you.
I didn't roll it yet.
Oh, that was Fixney rolling. Oh.
Screw you, man!
So Fixney, you make no progress. That is a failure.
Oh, yeah, I should.
16?
Whoops. No, I mean, go in the water, darn it. I can't.
You
It's
can
not
see
my
the X
turn.
next to that. Yes, that means that is a failure.
I re-rolled mine, but it doesn't tell me. It doesn't have an X.
What did you re-roll to?
Mine's
20.
16. Or
Oh, no, it
Caillou,
says
Caillou got
20.
a 20 and it doesn't have a check or an X or anything.
It says H and then 20 and that's it.
You were doing thievery?
Yes.
That's a success.
Huzzah!
My swim check count.
21. Yes, that is a success. You move 10 feet.
Okay, so am I by the rudder?
You are close. Maybe not close enough to interact, but Lorian has succeeded. So, Lorian, looking at this thing, as I now see that I accidentally closed the damn document. Brilliant, Archer. Assessing the damage, this rudder
It's fucked.
is fucked.
Okay. I look at Caillou. This rudder is fucked.
So,
And
Are you
as
sure? I
all
can't
four
tell.
of you, as all four of you are kind of conferring, looking at it now, Fixney, your knowledge is significant
No,
here
I
as well.
can't. I only have 2 moves because I need to use this other. I need to sustain that whale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's more important.
Well, it's not in the course of a single round. I'm moving into post check.
Okay.
Um,
well, I'm still neutered. I need to sustain.
It would take about a half an hour.
Oh.
Oh. We're not
repair
doing.
this.
Okay, we're not doing that while this thing's here.
Okay.
Probably.
Wait,
But the
can I
ship
use a
isn't
knowledge-
moving until it's repaired.
Can I use
Well-
a knowledge check to find out what the heck that is?
Yeah, nature. That's recall knowledge.
It's either a dinosaur or an aberration. The aunties don't know, but
You'd know it's ancient.
it's old.
There's a target. Target it first.
It's as
you don't
old
have
as
to
the
target it.
sea.
It's not.
That's why I'm saying, like, if you use skill action dialogue, it'll just you'd select nature and then just click recall knowledge.
Oh. Knowledge 1.
But since you already rolled here, oh, okay, that's fine. You're just not sure what you're looking at. It's no fish. That's the best you can say.
Okay. So, can we do this?
Can we choke it with the cows?
What? No, don't hurt the cows.
Can we put something on it temporarily so that we could steer the ship more towards shallow waters where this thing would not hang out? And then do a better fix.
Like a jury rigging?
Yeah, like just kind of make it so that we
That's
can
what
just...
the 30-minute repair would be.
What the
To
fuck?
properly fix this thing would be like hours of work.
Oh, okay.
30 minutes is the
I'm
jury
the
rigging.
strength person, because what if we just like pushed the ship? What if we became the rudder?
Just start kicking and push.
Somewhere right now, Ava's like, I would do that. I could do it. I'll do it. I'll push.
I'm not sure she's strong enough.
She's not.
Just
The rudder
push the
is
ship.
is for steering, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do anything for that. Oh.
Can't we...
By a sail?
I was thinking by sail, but I don't... If the sail, it won't... I don't know. I don't know what kind of ship... I don't know enough ship lore. If we could just steer the ship towards the shallows and get there so we can
Can we
safely
just go
fix
straight?
it. Forever.
Just forever. Just we'll get where we're going eventually, right? Like you just take a straight line.
Or maybe wait until... What time of day is it?
Morning?
It's early. It's still morning.
We could
I guess
see
I will
it,
end
wait till
the
night
encounter.
and see if it's, you know, goes to bed at night, which is kind of weird.
I
You gotta
mean,
go to bed at some time.
is the encounter really over? Is it gonna come back in a minute?
For now, the encounter is over.
Okay.
Because am I right in assuming you guys aren't planning on just duking it out with
No,
this thing?
No.
I mean, I can give it a headache till it dies, but
Yo, does this ship have cannons or what?
Can the rest of you throw javelins at it?
Yeah.
Javelins are expensive.
I don't know.
Didn't work. Weird.
Need some cannons. That's
Um,
what you need.
Where is it? Sorry, I'm trying to find my buttons. There we go. Are you guys gonna get out of the water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that you've assessed the damage, you climb out, report, what you found to Saoirse. Well, that's not good.
No, definitely not.
Yeah,
we need
not
to
good.
we need to at least be able to get close enough to shore. Fortunately, there is a port we can stop at for repairs if we can just get there. We aren't too far from SandPoint.
Just getting there, that's the issue.
Can we just drive straight?
Not
Drive
if
straight.
we want to get into SandPoint's harbor, and we will need to. Is there... She looks to Fixney. Is there any magic of some kind that can help us? Do you have anything?
I mean, if you give me an hour, I can cast as much mending spell like on it, but it's not gonna hold. This would be your ruling because mending I can only use it up to like one bulk. So
And I suppose that giant creature won't just sit by and let you cast it either.
Do you know what that creature is? Please
Maybe
tell
not.
us.
It's old.
Okay, you
This is
said
a-
that. We know.
That's all you need to know. It's an old creature.
Actually, yes. Though I've never personally run afoul of one before. It's a Dunkleosteus.
oh what?
What the heck is that?
Dunkley.
Is it
Uh,
old?
A primordial, a primordial fish that predates the fish as we know
Oh,
them today.
yes,
It's a
that's old.
dinosaur. Yes.
Do you know anything about its habits?
They eat. That's pretty much all I've got. They
Are
eat.
they Are they nocturnal? Are they diurnal? Like
I
what?
don't know.
If we
We
just
only
keep
need a little bit of time to get this fixed up. Perhaps we do away with another cow.
I was gonna say we can cow it.
poor cows.
Well, at this
They
point,
aren't my cows. It's not my call.
we gotta get into
Yes.
the water, so it's feed it or kill it. And I saw how effective weapons were against it.
Not very.
You'd think an old thing wouldn't want to die.
All right. Eddie, bring up one of the cows. We're going to feed the damn thing.
I'm sorry, cow.
Oh my god. Doesn't want to be fed. It wants to hunt.
In this case, actually, it's fine with being fed.
It wants to be
Uh,
fed. It doesn't want to hunt.
All right. She's gonna...
This poor
Survey.
cow. I don't like this.
We'll feed it. That should keep it busy long enough for you to get down and use your mending spell. Yes?
Well, I need an hour to prepare it.
How long will it take to cast?
10 minutes each time.
10 minutes?
That's a long time.
Cow is a lot of meat.
It's got a big mouth.
Do you not have cannons?
That's not... No. That's
Not even one?
not even a thing you'd know what is.
A cannon? Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
What if we harpooned ourselves to it?
They have
And then
big
it could-
harpoons, but as
Yeah.
you saw, it's resistant to piercing, so...
Yeah, but we could just get harpooned in and then we can go on a real trip. And I'll just keep giving it a headache.
It wasn't fun.
We'll feed it the cow on the forward starboard side. That should provide you at least some time, and we will keep a firm lookout. If it looks like it's going to come for you, we'll pull you up. Eddie, in 1 hour, I want some rigging. Safety harness, everything on this gnome.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
going to fix our rudder
Wrong
for
thing.
us, enough to get us to
look at it.
SandPoint.
No,
Aye, aye,
I'm,
Captain.
I'm much better without any of that. I can comfort away.
Whatever you need. And on that note, as you prepare yourself and they prepare the cow and the ropes,
No.
we're going to pause and take a brief break. And when we come back, we're gonna maybe fix this ship up and ideally head for SandPoint.
Poor
This is
cow.
fucked up.
Together.
Take care. And we're back. So, an hour passes.
It didn't come back for an hour?
Oh, there's nothing in the water. What's it gonna do?
I see. I see.
Every now and again, one of the sailors will like toss something out in the water just to like check, and it surfaces, gulps it down, and then vanishes into the water.
Can I like have days ready for when it does that? Because it seems effective. Can I just keep like poking at it?
I would say it only surfaces once, after which the sailors get nervous and they're like,
Oh, okay.
so yes, in theory, but I don't think it would make much difference in this case.
Got it. Well, that's
The
what
thing
Sai
still
is
had,
doing
like,
for
a
the hour.
bazillion hit points, but
Is that on my character?
after an hour passes, Fixney, I believe it is your show.
Okay. Mending.
Fix
Okay.
that.
So, are you gonna let them lower you down on a rope, or?
Wait. Where's that? Gecko grip.
Oh, you're using gecko grip.
Stilly, that's what he has instead of damaging stuff.
You know what? This time, well played. With gecko grip, you probably don't even have to lower the cow. If you're not going to
Wait.
be touching the water, it won't.
That works?
Yay! Save the
Yeah.
cow!
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, you're in the water.
But
That's
it's
in
going to
the
be tight.
play.
You're not going to have a lot of wiggle room on time. So, in fact, I think they're going to have a rope tied around you. They're just going to keep it slack until gecko grip ends, and then they'll pull you up. So it's going to last about the exact amount of time it's going to take you to fix the rudder. That work?
Mm-hmm.
Behind you, there's just a.
No.
Are you sure we can still drop the cow if you'd rather us be safe?
No, save the cow.
We're not letting anyone go on this ship.
I'd rather we keep the cow.
I'm gonna save you all.
That cow's been through it.
Oh.
The
She's
cow's-
seen some stuff.
All right, well, in this case, there's not even really a dice that needs rolled. Fixney, you're down there. I imagine it's nerve-wracking. A couple of times you see the shadow of that thing, but it doesn't seem concerned with you.
Why
10
am
minutes
I
pass.
Just magicking stuff.
And it is a photo finish. Like, you finish the spell as you're plummeting, and then you're just slack in the rope, like a couple inches above the water. You're getting splashed, and then suddenly they're hauling you back up.
Well, I'll be
Yeah.
damned. Didn't think you had the guts. No offense. Oh. Well, there's another hat.
Poor elbow.
You had
Cursed.
that coming that time.
So, what do you think? Is it? Did your magic do the job?
And Saoirse's also looking at you intently.
It did some of the job, but it's not gonna be a fix.
And at this point, Verlaine and Corla have actually come up as well, and we're kind of watching. They haven't interacted too much, but when you say that, oh, magnificent, our little hero. And she sort of starts toward you. Are you comfortable with that?
She's big and boobied. I'm gonna use significant death a shield.
Okay. Yeah, so she starts to approach you, like she's gonna pick you up and hug you. You little darling, magnificent. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't. I didn't mean to offend you. I hope I didn't offend you. Perhaps I'll blow you a little kiss. Mwah. Oh, my little darling. Yes.
Fine.
Actually, this is good. It doesn't need to hold for long. I think just a few hours will get us to SandPoint. So, let's, you heard the man! Weigh anchor.
Wanker!
You. What is, I lost track of his terminology. What was he calling them?
Scallywags.
You sucking as maggots! Get that anchor out of the water! I want to see
Oh.
SandPoint by noon!
He takes off, whistling happily, barking orders. Kind of trips on the stairs on his way down, but doesn't face plant. Just
Mm-hmm.
In elbows.
And then you guys are on your way. Skip ahead. Contrary to what Elbow said, it's almost 4:30, which means I gotta roll. Of course. Yeah, why would there be an encounter? Not you guys. We don't do random encounters here, apparently. In spite of the 25% fucking chance!
We already had one. We're good.
That wasn't a random encounter. That was scripted.
Oh. Well. The script is written.
Yeah.
It's just like us today, no question.
We're having a nice cruise.
Oh, well.
Minus giant dinosaur.
And flesh monster.
And flesh monster.
I
And
gotta say, knock on wood, both of which we dealt with very quickly and easily.
As you sail... Oh, you're going to have to zoom a hella in. Sorry.
what?
As you sail, late afternoon, you can hear the cries of seagulls, and you can make out something on the horizon. What looks like a rocky spire sticking out of the ground. But the seagulls seem to be circling it. There's a little islet not far from it, and you can make out the sight of thatched rooftops behind it. And rocks, waves crashing against the rocks, and surrounding them, all about like little dots in the water, fishing boats, throwing nets. And a swift-flowing river cutting against one shore of the village, sort of separating most of it from a high bluff that wraps around with larger manor houses atop. You can see a bridge crossing this little river and many, many docks. A few larger ships docked. A shipyard. Let's see. It takes probably another 30 minutes just to get the ship like into the shallower waters and to navigate it up to a dock. You can see that there's people in the harbor who are like waving flags, giving directions to the ship's helm, sort of navigating you in. As this is going on, Saoirse puts most of her attention to that. Eddie makes his way over to you guys, though, presumably who are like watching, especially if you've never been to SandPoint before.
Welcome to SandPoint. First time?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Ooh, I did hear about the Rusty Dragon. I think they got good lore.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
my
it.
first time.
I think
usually-
it's my first time too. Anything we should know?
Well, I suppose all I can say is the same thing people of SandPoint say to anyone coming into their village. Take a moment to think about yourself and see yourself the way they see you. Straighten up.
What?
Verlaine nearby. Did I hear that right? Some of you haven't been here. Oh, but I insist. Dinner tonight is on me. I'm going to treat you to my
Oh.
favorite tavern in town. I promise it'll be a night you can't forget.
Sounds
My
great.
treat. Drinks
Appreciate
on the
it.
house. On my house. What do you say?
Yeah.
My dashing honor guard.
Honor guard is just Cora, or is that us? Is that what she means?
It's a group. It's a group decision. There's no partials here. It's a yes or no from the group.
You're getting dinner for us, so that's
Well,
acceptable.
and drinks.
They know the free
And
food.
drinks.
Excellent. Then meet me at Cracktooth's Tavern at
Cracktooth.
8 o'clock. It's near the theater.
Okay.
And she points at a larger building that you can kind of make out over the other rooftops, near the center of town. the SandPoint Theater is well known across Varisia and beyond. They say one day it might be an opera house all of its own. I've never performed there myself, but I've always wanted to, in different times, of course. But the owner of Cracktooth's is a special patron of the arts and a personal friend, so I think I can get bargain prices on all of the food, and it's to die for. I promise you won't regret a thing. Now be there, be square, don't be late. It'll make me look bad. Remember, that's Cracktooth's Tavern.
Cracktooth's Tavern.
What was the
And at
time?
this point, 8.
Okay.
And right now it's about, we'll round up to 5 o'clock. By this point, the ship is anchored. There is a gangplank down to the dock. And a man actually comes up the gangplank. I'm sorry, not a man. A Kalashite woman. Kalashite is... Wait, what's Kalashite? Is that the northern people or is that the desert people?
You're asking me?
Northern. It's the north. Think like a... I don't know, like a northerner.
Viking,
You know,
but it's
from the north.
From the north, easy peasy, right? They all look the same.
Yeah. A Kalashite woman makes her way up the gangplank. Who the sodding fuck of all fucks captained this thing?
Oh,
Look at that rudder.
Jesus.
Damn.
well, all right then.
I wondered
Okay.
you didn't run over half the fishing ships on your way up here.
Maybe
And
we did.
Saoirse, charmed. I'm Captain Antifale. I'd like to dock here for some repair work. Oh, well, that's great. I'm Jalevia Stenson. And I'm the sorry sod who has to fix all of the paperwork now that you've broken half a dozen of our policies.
Right.
And Eddie frowns.
You're not the harbor master that was here last time.
We haven't made berth here in some time. Hang on. Now Askell has to do another name lookup because Askell did not do enough of his homework.
Understandable.
Uh-oh.
What happened to Belvin Valdemar? He was always a good harbor master.
Belvin? Oh, he's been gone for years. My predecessor took over from him. I think he died in the raid 12 years ago.
Really?
Oh no.
With the
Well-
giants?
You know about that? Sodding giants. I was just a little girl at the time. Fuckers took down half of a district in town. Blew up the hagfish, basically. Threw rocks through the roof of my own family home. Anyway, I'm not here to gab about SandPoint's ancient history. You want repairs? How many days do you think you'll be here? I can't imagine more than a day. What do you think, Eddie? Think we can set sail by dawn?
Aye, Captain. We'll have it done.
Well then, until dawn. Fuck.
That's not very long.
I can kick out the red fish and tell them to set sail. Yeah, that's fine. They have been paying their tariffs anyway. Sure, we can keep you docked here until dawn. You can see they talk money. There's some money that changes hands. And finally, Saoirse turns to address the rest of the crew. Well, we will be here until dawn, so... like, the crew are, like, rubbing hands, getting excited. They're, like, waiting for something very specific. I suppose that means you are all off for shore leave until morning. And there's like, yeah! Except... I will require 2 to stay behind with Mr. Ruse and ensure that he remains in his cabin. You may draw lots, Eddie, see to that. The rest of you, have a relaxing evening. And Saoirse flashes a smile at the rest of you. And sort of lets her hair down. Walks down the gangplank.
Let's go.
Yeah?
Let's
Yeah.
Party.
Well, in that case, welcome to SandPoint.
I
can't
have
see
no
anything.
token with visibility.
We all went blind.
Wait, I fix. Did that work?
Yes.
You guys are down here.
Oh goodness.
Oh, yay, party token.
Now, I will move the token this time, so you guys aren't trying to fly over everywhere. But
Excuse me.
as you disembark, actually, we'll say you're like over here. We'll say the ship docked like right there.
Okay.
Up ahead, you can see that there are numerous buildings, storefronts. This bigger building over here is the shipyard. And you can see dock workers of every sort. Sailors on these streets. You can see some signs. Everything is very cozy and kind of quaint. Just ahead, like right on the road here, to the left is what looks like sort of a slovenly tavern of some kind. You can see some sailors going in and out, but even standing in front of it, Saya, you recognize right away. Two stringy, wiry Varisian men, one of whom is picking at his teeth with a dagger, the other flipping a coin.
Ugh.
Standing in front of the door. The one with the coin looks at you and just makes a very subtle little hand sign, one that is known among all the Varisian people.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say it, but you know what I'm talking about.
Is it?
I think so.
Hey!
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing it's that they're baddies, or
Well,
I don't know. So
It's the symbol for a word that rhymes with hmarni.
yeah.
Horny?
No.
That is to say, Saya, right out the ooh, probably don't want to go there.
Let's go this way.
Okay. Well,
So-
you've been here before, right? So
Yeah.
you can take us where. Yeah.
Okay.
You
For
wanna head
I don't know anything about this town, but Saya does. So-
It's up to you how much Saya would know. Was she just passing through, do you think?
I think we have performed it around here and for the people of SandPoint with my
You are very
caravan.
friendly to Varisians here.
Yeah, so I'm sure we've performed and I've been like around in general, but I don't think we stay very long to like explore because it's normally like performing outside the city like all day, every day, right? So
Yeah, probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know it that well, but I would know. I think like the main attractions. So I've probably heard of the opera house that she was talking about.
SandPoint Theater, it's
Yeah.
called.
Yeah.
You know that big stone structure is actually the remains of a Thassilonian ruin. You know that there's a really big cathedral here that's dedicated to not one but 6 different gods.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Well, okay.
and I guess you'd know that there's a twice a week market.
Ooh, is it
there.
market day?
It is not.
Okay.
I work for it.
That's fine.
But there's lots of shops here. Tons of places to visit.
Okay, but I know that you guys love the Thassilonian stuff, so I think I would point that out for sure.
Well,
There's
I
this-
would be very interested in that
That
stuff.
is all the way over here it's labeled the Old Light.
Yeah, I
That's on
know. I don't care about it, but I know you guys do. So there's also
As you're
shopping.
talking, we'll say I'm assuming you're kind of like making your way this generally in this direction,
Mm-hmm.
moving probably past the nasty little building.
Yeah.
You do see a sign outside naming it the Fat Man's Feed Bag.
Oh shit.
Okay.
It sounds
And-
worse than it is.
But turning not to look at the Scarny guys,
Don't
there,
look at them. Don't look at them.
looking the other side of the street, unfortunately, might not be knit friendly. It is very
That's fine.
Saya friendly.
Yeah, that's fine.
You see a 3-story house,
Ah.
sort of leaning a little bit, but it has a lot of balconies and curtains, and you can see that there's like all the curtains are red, and there's a red flag on top of it, and there's a large sign of a buxom woman holding hands with interestingly illustrated man.
How interestingly illustrated.
Thoroughly.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't think you guys would like it there. You
You
good?
see pee-pee?
The red flag actually has a pixie with a wand, and it's like casting the wand, and you can see a little kitten being conjured in front of its wand. And this building is the Pixie's Kitten.
All right.
And you notice 5 or 6 of the sailors make a beeline like, from your own ship, just going right in the front door of this building.
That's fair.
Would you like to stop, or would you like to keep going?
I don't think you guys would be like interested in that. Let's keep going.
I just follow Saya.
Got invited?
No,
Taking,
Pixie, come on.
and
You're not old enough for this.
as Nifix is walking along, she just mentions,
That's very
they're doing weird things in there.
You're not old enough for this either. Come
A
on.
lot of them.
Come along. Come along.
She's actually, like, she can probably see a lot more than she wants to see right
Yeah, you're right.
now.
I see everything.
On your left, up ahead, you can see there's a large, like, business building of some kind, and there's a sign with some coins on the front, labeling it the SandPoint Mercantile League, while on the right is a store. The first store you guys have passed, sort of a cute little boutique.
Ooh.
You can see that there's, like, some wooden toys in one window, and a suit of armor with a long sword. You can see there's like paintings in the window. Basically, it's a boutique. They have a bit of everything if you guys want to stop here. Yes or no? You tell me at this point, because now you've also hit an intersection. You have to make a choice if you want to go left or right, or stop into this building.
Oh, the ruins are to the left.
And right ahead of you is probably the busiest part of SandPoint,
Market
Inn.
Street.
the Rusty Dragon Inn.
Ooh.
And unlike all the other buildings here, this one has a large bronze dragon, like the serpentine dragon, on its roof. The sun glistening off of the rusted surface.
Why don't we go in there, get a drink or a bite to eat, and take a listen to see what's going on in town?
I'm fine with that.
No shopping?
We'll get to that. Maybe.
This is short stop. Just listening for rumors.
Okay. You enter into the Rusty Dragon. It's a pretty large structure, and you can tell just by looking at it, it's also older than most of the buildings around it. Most of it. I mean, it's still, you know, what's older? 5 or 6 years older? Probably. Not like 100 or 1,000 years older. It's still wood.
Mahogany wood.
I'm sorry, I said bronze. It is, in fact, iron that has rusted. The dragon is.
Oh.
But there's also a lightning rod piercing out of it.
Cool.
As you go in, you can see that it is bustling and crowded. Oh god, that's so loud. Moving in, the dinner crowd has just started coming in. You do make out a few familiar faces. You actually see Saoirse, who's come in, seated at a table talking with an elf. Not Audrani, by the way. Audrani kind of went her own way when she disembarked.
Oh, okay, bye.
You can make out a few of the sailors. There are numerous servers walking around, mostly with drinks, though you can smell overwhelming sense of curry and saffron and fish, all sort of coming together in a pleasant steam wafting from the kitchen. There is a front desk. A halfling woman sort of stands there. She looks maybe in her... Well, halflings age slower. She looks older.
Okay.
She's an older halfling. While at the bar, you see that there is a tall, smiling Minkayan man who's currently like juggling knives while
Shit.
occasionally slicing into something at the bar. And I think only one of you, I won't say who, might recognize this as sushi that he's making and passing out to different people at the bar.
That's awesome. Just as a performance.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's absolutely performing too. You can, Saya, you in particular recognize the intense concentration as he's doing all of this while looking utterly relaxed, like he's not concentrating.
Mm-hmm.
There is a stage up here at present. You can see that there are 3 bards who are kind of performing. It's a kitsune, a dromar, and a leshy. All of them performing on strange, reedy instruments.
Interesting band. All right.
Quite.
What do you do?
Are there just open seats?
Not
Tables,
really.
I mean,
This place looks like it's already pretty packed.
It's popping.
Can I see if I can get us a table?
Make a society check for me.
Society. All right.
Do you want me to assist? Well, I'll see how you do.
You
Wait.
no, assist
Skill.
has to be beforehand.
No. I'll make my own if I need.
Where did my
Okay.
skill action dialogue go?
I haven't touched it.
No, it's not popping up when I hit the button, and I don't know
Uh-oh.
why. That's
Maybe
weird.
something broke.
Yeah. Hold on, let me reload real quick.
You're not on the wrong account, are you? You're not on the observer
Mm-mm.
trying to do
Oh.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna use this.
Think,
That's for recalling knowledge only.
I want to recall knowledge.
About what?
She can finish what she's doing.
Yeah, it's
She's reloading.
yeah.
Oh, is it reloaded already?
Yeah,
trying
but
to
the
solve
skill
for you.
action dialogue isn't popping up, so can I do it from my character sheet? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not blind or anything. You are on. So you do sort of a look around.
Mm-hmm.
The only tables are like little ones for 2 people, or there's like some spots at the bar.
Mm. Okay.
You do find one barmaid who's like, if you want to wait, you're welcome to the next seat that opens up. Expected wait time's about 45 minutes.
That's longer than we want to be here. Shoot. What would
They
you
have
guys...
those little beepers that'll like beep you when your table's ready.
Darn it.
No, they don't. I wish they did.
Well, I mean, I can go mingle if some of you want to sit down, but there's not very much room.
You know, I think I see some room over there. Weren't they just leaving? Can I make a diplomacy check or something?
You can try. Diplomacy will be at a much higher DC though.
I have my badge. Don't you know who I am? I'm an officer of detection. Diplomacy. I still want to do my thing. What the hell? My skill actions dialogue box isn't working.
Yeah,
Okay.
the macro broke.
Okay.
I thought it was just her, but okay.
Something broke the macro.
It was Nit.
Obviously.
Is diplomacy hidden? Blind, I mean?
Nope.
Okay. Let me just put on my +1.
I actually think Alvin broke it earlier with the recall knowledge when he was trying the other macro and then
Okay.
mixed them.
I know that says something weird, but I'm just adding in the +1. Ah, poop.
Okay, so unfortunately, no. The next
Okay.
table opening up has already been claimed, and you can see there's Eddie and 5 other sailors kind of like, hey!
You fuckers!
Can we make that table bigger?
So, I want to do the DC 20 check to recall knowledge about people of a human and then blah blah blah. About the people in the band.
Well, those aren't human.
I know. It
Oh,
says
or a
non-human.
non-human ancestry. What are you trying to recall? And
The-
which one? The
Start with-
the Leshy or the
Kitsune
Kitsune?
or the
Dromar is a half orc, so technically that is human.
Okay. Can I do both? I guess I can't.
All
do
three. You can pick one of the three.
do the Kitsune.
Okay. Go ahead and do.
Damn it! I keep trying to use the
Kitsune
dialogue
would be
block.
society, actually.
You got us all ready to use it, and now it's broken, and we can't use it.
I'm sad.
Yeah. Well, I didn't count on it getting broken. This is actually your first time seeing a creature like that. At first, you take it to be
Yeah,
like,
I know.
oh,
That's
is
why
that
I'm
a cat
doing
folk?
this.
And then you frown as you realize, no, that's not a cat folk.
Hmm.
It's a fox.
What does she say?
You are able to study, like looking at them, you notice that there's a few flickering orbs
Oh, cool.
around their tail. Yes, they have a tail. And the orbs are actually sort of jumping around decorative, like with the music.
That's cool.
Light show.
But you don't actually know, like that's what you notice, but as far as what you know nothing of Kitsune.
Shit. So it was not a success.
It was definitely not a success.
Okay. Well, I guess let's just keep moving then, huh?
Ixnay, you get a hero point.
This place is a bit too crowded.
Yeah. That's fine. And what's her face is gonna treat us anyway.
That's
I
true.
just kind of like.
And I say it like that. I don't say her name.
Watching the performance, so you kind of have to like tap her a little bit to be like, "We're going."
You wanna stay?
Yeah, do you want to stay and watch?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I
As
will.
you guys
Can I leave?
step
Do they have like a tip jar or anything?
They do.
Okay, I don't know what a good tip is, but I want to leave them like a silver.
Sure. You drop a silver in. From somewhere you hear "thank you" from a few different voices and a little bell ringing. There's a woman with long, like shoulder-length red hair, and pointed ears, but not so pointed that tell you she's Ayuvaran, half-elven. She's got a travel cloak on, and you can see like she's got half a dozen pouches hanging from her belt. She makes eye contact with you. She's walking in the door and kind of smiles. Adventurers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
Can you tell me? I'm looking for the rusty dragon. Is that here? Never mind. She waves, and turning, you see that the table she's waving at, there is a human man in gleaming metal full plate armor, wearing just an open holy symbol of Iomade around his neck. You see a halfling who's got like two scimitars crisscrossed on his back, underneath of a crossbow, and you can see a pair of dwarves, each of whom have battle axes, shields, and heavy armor. Unmistakably adventuring party. As the woman kind of pats your arm. Thank you. Good luck.
You too.
Ah.
Whose arm did she pat?
Saya.
Did she take anything?
Wow. Rude.
Well,
I just was missing.
Lothlorien.
I was
Oof.
missing my potion, and
That's
I
fair.
sus of everybody taking my shit.
Nothing has been stolen that you've noticed.
Okay.
that
So you step out of the Rusty Dragon, back into the street.
Is this a rival adventuring party? We're gonna steal our
Actually,
stuff.
now that you look around, there's more adventuring parties in here than there are sailors.
Mm. Okay.
This is an adventurer's inn and tavern.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. Too bad we're not staying longer. This place would be awesome.
I know, it seems like a fun little place. It's a shame we're only here for like a night.
Alright, well, you guys want to see some ruins, so let's go. But if
So
they're
The way.
wherever that way to the
Past
the-
the
to the
past the
left.
Mercantile League.
that way, yeah.
Okay. As you go, you see a meat market, and you can hear what sounds like growling coming from it. No, it's coming from
Nifix.
Nifix. I haven't eaten in a while.
Wanna stop and get
My
some meat?
snacks got washed overboard.
You want some meat? Let's get you
Put
some
it
meat.
in your bag. It's waterproof.
I wanted them. I didn't know if I'd have my bag, so I needed them to be in other places. Looking at the meat market, it is the SandPoint meat market. There's a butcher standing at a counter, literally like open air, talking to a few passing villagers, shaking hands, exchanging money. It's a butcher. And in front of you is an open square, mostly empty, but for some children who are playing here or there. There's one child running around flapping his wings going, rah, rah, and others like, I'm gonna get you, chasing with like little wooden toy weapons. It's just a market square. And incidentally, Saya,
Mhm.
this is where the market is when it's that day. So you'd know
Ah, okay.
this is the SandPoint market.
Got it.
I will also put the Rusty Dragon on you guys' map.
Yay. Oh, is the icon that's over? Okay, that's the tavern we're going to later. Cool.
Mm-hmm. So where from here?
Well, we gotta stop and get some meat for Nifix, right?
Cooked meat. I've seen
We-
what's
we
done
don't
with
have
raw
to
meat
keep-
before.
We're stopping at the butcher.
Are you stopping at the butcher, or do you want to stop somewhere where there's...
Well,
Well, some of
Nifix,
this cooked meat.
Can
do
we
you
just
want
get some street
muffins
food?
or do you want meat? What do you want?
There should be some street food.
I don't know.
You seem to like muffins.
If there's muffins, if there's like a bakery or something.
Yeah, is there like street food out here?
Not here.
Okay.
On market day, yes. There's a ton of it.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's find a bakery then.
Mr. Butcherman, could you help us find a bakery?
So I will note, you have multiple options. You can ask a specific person like that. You can use diplomacy to just generally gather information and kind of get an idea of where you're trying to go.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can use society to get a lay of the land.
I'm much better at diplomacy, but we're right here anyway, so I'll just ask
Gonna
this guy.
talk to the butcher. Okay, let me double check who's my butcher. As you approach the butcher, you can see sort of a barrel-chested. You know, when someone says medieval butcher, the image that just came to your mind, that's him.
Mm.
Complete with the mustache, the mutton chops, the balding head, every part of it, the apron. He is the iconic fantasy butcher. Though, as you walk into the building and can see the rest of it, unfortunately, it also doubles as a slaughterhouse with the meat itself on display all around the front half of the building.
Gross.
There's just like hanging pieces of lamb, cow, pig, etc.
Alright. They weren't taking the cows here, were they?
No.
Okay, good.
As you approach, hello, what can I get for you?
I'm sorry. Well, you don't have any cooked meats, right? It's all raw.
Fresh. It's all
Well,
fresh.
I know. But we're only staying here for a little bit.
No, I'm not a restaurant.
Right, that's fine.
You looking for the Rusty Dragon?
No, could you actually, we're looking for a bakery.
You're looking for the Avertons.
Yeah, sure.
SandPoint Savories.
Okay, how do we get
Want
there?
to do? Take Water Street and up to there, like directions. It's on your map now.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Oh, sure. You sure you don't want to buy something? We've got some
Ugh.
fresh sausage.
I just don't have a way to cook it. Otherwise, I totally would.
But thanks anyway.
Okay, thanks.
You guys are headed that way.
Mm-hmm.
As you do, you pass a fish market, and it smells like a fish market. And it's busy. There's a lot of people buying and selling fish.
No.
You get to this point, turning north. Now, on your right, you can see there's like a large stone structure. Looking at it, it looks like it might be an academy. And in fact, Fixney, you would know this is Tarandarok Academy, the only real academy in SandPoint. It's not anywhere near as good as the ones in Magnimar.
But it's good for such a hick town.
Yeah, they don't really teach magic. They teach history and life skills to orphans.
Aw.
Also, there's a general store right here. If anyone wanted to pop in, there's some nice smells coming from there, and you can see that there's.
I don't want to go in there. No, thank you.
Nothing.
Okay.
Store.
Okay.
Well, okay, hang on.
We're going for the bakery. It's fine.
They have knives. What? Bakery?
Bakery.
Okay.
Did you really want to
Going
stay
to this little
outside?
intersection, you know that hang on, let me move this because it won't let me move it right now. The building 21 is what's supposed to be the one marked as SandPoint Savories, while the one on the right over here, you see a different store. This one has a sign out front showing a wide-eyed goblin reading an upside-down book nearly as tall as the goblin.
A bookstore?
Could be.
What does this mean?
The smells emanating from the SandPoint Savories, though. Like, you see little wings burst from Nifix's head, and she just levitates off the ground, floating in toward the building.
Can I do like a recall knowledge or like society check or something to see if I can figure out what that sign means?
Society. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, society. Oh, it's probably supposed to be blind. Oh well.
It is supposed to be blind.
Want me to re-roll it?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like this is going to be a bookstore of some kind, though whoever came up with its theme clearly had a sense of humor, considering goblins think writing is stealing words from their head.
That is pretty funny. I wonder if it's like a magical bookstore. I feel like we should go. But we can get food first.
Yeah, we can go in there next.
Let me make sure, by the way, what day? It's Fire Day. Oh, you guys are lucky. The bakery's closed on Sundays. The smells issuing from this bakery fight against the salty tang of the sea. Though, not as at this point in the day, this late, it's losing that fight against the salty sea air. In fact, as you come in, there's a healthy, maybe mid-50s woman in an apron with a rolling pin who's already like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, we were about to close.
Oh,
Don't do this to her.
Please don't do that to me."
so she used her ability.
She's gonna use
Use the ability! Use your eyeballs!
absolutely. And like, she's also, her wide eyes are watery, and like a lone tear is just running down that face.
Then the occasional.
Hell, I can't guarantee freshness this late in the day. Everything's
Oh,
been
that's
sitting
fine.
out all
Oh,
day.
she doesn't care.
It's fine. That's
I
fine.
don't care about that. So, with that being said, as I'm sure you guys have been waiting for,
Just sack it all up.
I do not have
SandPoint
permission.
Savories. What?
I don't have permission.
Yes,
Stream-
you do. I just. Oh, right. It said no change. Let's try that one more time. How about now?
Yes. I say stream gets it too if you guys wanna
There we go.
look at what's there.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's that watcher cake? How big is this cake?
That's
Take
2
one of-
gold. For a
One
cake?
of
It is a
everything.
sizable cake.
How big is this?
That's a big cake.
It is like a wedding cake.
Damn.
As
Fix
you guys are
me.
like wandering around this little bakery looking
Where are you
at
gonna
everything.
keep that?
Yeah. Fresh off a ship, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, bless you. Coming in anyway. Guess I'm glad I kept the door open. Alma Averton. Nice to meet you. Are you a party?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, go on then. What do you call yourselves?
Well,
We're names in process.
Just starting out, are you?
Well,
Well, you're in the right place. Have no fear. Can't go 2 hours without seeing a brand spanking new adventuring party coming right out of SandPoint.
I noticed the Rusty Dragon was full of people.
adventures.
Oh, you stopped at the Rusty Dragon, did you? Yep.
Briefly.
That is indeed where you'll find all sorts of adventure. Unfortunately, they've only gotten more popular over the years. Ever since they turned out some, they say the very heroes of the Sahedron Council came out of there.
Wow.
Ever since, there's something of a famous landmark now.
Hmm.
You have to make reservations.
That's why it's so busy.
Yep. In fact, one of my own daughters is working there as a barmaid now.
Ah.
Annika.
Oh,
Couldn't get Erica in there, though. Too lazy. That's fine. She can help me around the bakery. See anything you
Nif-
like, dear?
Nifix,
Uh-huh.
get that out of your mouth before we have to buy it first.
I got that backwards. Erica's the one working. Annika's the one here. Sorry.
Eh.
My bad.
Well, what are names?
You know what? I am gonna buy a salty cocoa nut bar. That sounds really good.
Purchase away. Remind me to let Ava have her way with this menu when she gets
Yeah,
back.
I'm sure she'll pick out a bunch of
She's
stuff.
gonna want probably most of it.
Wait, how do I buy a thing? I just have this like crossed out icon. But maybe
What?
it's
It doesn't let you purchase?
Yeah.
no.
It should open up another.
Unless I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah, no, normally you can just buy it.
Is it wrong? Is something not working?
Mm-hmm. But in
What if
practice-
I do that?
Maybe would
No?
I have no permission.
No permission.
But she gave us permission.
I know she did.
Permission, well,
The
no
the
permission.
foundry said no.
Yeah, everything here don't have permission.
Oh! Oh no, they're not closed. Oh, player purchasing. There we go. I got it. I fixed it. Now you can purchase.
Hmm.
You
Do I
guys
need to
went
close it
past,
and
like-
reopen it?
Shouldn't, but you can try. That might help. You guys went past like 3 different shops laden with things
And we're never gonna walk
Of
that way
value.
again. Wow.
to make a beeline for the fucking bakery so you can buy a 2 gold
That's
piece
what
cake.
Nifix wanted.
That's what Nifix wanted. Like, she really wanted it.
She's not even here.
But we know her.
This
Yeah,
is
you
for
just
her.
gonna buy everything else.
We know this is what would truly happen. This is the
Ava.
truest timeline.
I know you're watching this, Ava. Look at me. You did this.
Fix.
Hey, at least you didn't have to say what she wants you to say.
Purchased.
No, I said it earlier though.
All right, Saya has purchased a salty cocoa nut bar.
Mhm.
So it's like a breakfast bar, basically.
Like, I need some energy. We didn't
As you
sleep.
guys are about to get like a fancy dinner.
Yeah.
Caillou buying the exotic pie. Good choice.
How come it's not letting me buy anything?
So
Close it and
I
reopen
yeah,
it.
I
Alvin.
closed it and reopened it, and then it was all better.
You know what?
So what brings you to SandPoint? Looking for a bit of adventure on the high seas?
We had some adventure on the high seas.
Oh, say it ain't so.
It is.
Got even eaten by a sea serpent. Well, almost.
The
Sea
most
serpent.
ancient of sea serpents in that whole little Varisian sea.
Actually,
Well,
I'm not even healed yet. Like, look at this. Look at that burn mark.
oh my.
Still fresh.
You should visit Father Xantus. He'll fix that right up for you. At the cathedral. I can't help noticing Caillou's like, and I'll take one of these, and I'll take one of these.
Kai's done now.
Caillou has procured,
There we go.
Coffee and bread buns.
we'll just say a venti size coffee. Is that
Yeah.
the 2 coffee? Just like a,
Wait, where
Big
did
one?
my thing I purchased go?
and some bread
It
buns.
should go right to your inventory, I
What's
think.
the biggest kind of bread in here?
Just
It
can't-
might be under treasures.
Okay.
Do you have a gnome-sized bread, like bread as big as
It
that?
did go under treasure. Okay.
Uh,
I have a plan.
most
What?
of the bread is dry. Are you sure you want this? It much better fresh out of oven. If you come back tomorrow morning as soon as we open.
Oh, this is fine. I have an idea.
We're leaving at dawn, unfortunately.
Oh,
That's
I
why
understand.
Kai bought the coffee.
Hmm. Well,
I'm gonna get the
seeing as
biggest
you're
bread,
the adventuring sort,
hollow it out.
what if
and I'm gonna
I
put
have?
more bread in there.
Hmm?
What's like the biggest bread on here?
I don't know. Probably bread.
Bread.
What if I have Annika get up with me an hour early, and she can deliver some fresh out of the oven goods bright and early in the morning before you set sail.
Oh.
You don't need to.
Yes.
I don't mind. You've reminded me of older times.
I feel like Caillou and Nifix are like, yes, please.
We're actually on our way to Magnimar.
Oh, the big city.
Mhm.
Well, I hope it's it's certainly a different experience to hear. Let me tell you, since
Sounds
my late husband I met in Magnimar.
Oh.
Big city, small time girl, you know.
Mhm.
Ancient history now. But you'll love it. Just what do you want? Some cookies? Maybe some
This is gonna be basically all on Ava.
donuts?
Ooh,
Incidentally.
donuts. Yeah.
Oily cokes? Or oily... I can't pronounce it. It translates to oily cake, otherwise known as a donut.
Okay. Oily cakes. How many do we want to order? Do we just want to order for us, or do we want to order for the crew to be delivered fresh?
I think we should probably order for the crew.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Maybe coffee.
Okay. I'm not sure we'd have enough time to make that many
Oh.
that early in the morning.
Oh,
Oh.
that's fine. Me and
Well, how many could you make?
Maybe a dozen?
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Sure.
All right. It does it for us then.
This ain't no
Anyway,
Dunkin'
You
Donuts,
would
Saya.
purchase them
Okay,
now.
fine.
Just note that they'll be brought to you anyway.
Fine, fine, fine.
ow! It's an whole cake. See? Holy.
I want 12. Bye.
Oh, Ashley in real life wants that.
God damn right.
Also
Okay.
in real life.
There's your donuts.
Thank you.
And Saya, it's up to you to distribute them.
Give me
Anything
my
else you want to buy?
donuts. No, I'm good.
Well, it was wonderful meeting you. What's
Putting them in the party
what
stash.
ship should I have these sent to?
Tylee's win.
Yes, thank you.
Got her own ship.
Rating
That's
something.
good, because I already also did.
Annika will bring them bright and early before you set sail. As long as it's not if you're not setting sail till dawn.
What's the matter, Boomy?
Setting sail at dawn is the current plan. Can I
okay.
split this? How do I split this? Whatever. I'm just gonna put it all in the stash, and then you
That's
guys can take some
probably
out.
the wisest.
Yeah, and then we can choose the amount we want.
Okay. At this point, it is now 5:21.
Thank you so much, Anna.
Thank you for your business.
Her name is Anna, right?
Alma.
Alma, sorry. Thank you, Alma. We'll see you in the morning.
Bye-bye. And you see her turn the sign around to closed. Okay. And before you is endless possibility. Shops, homes, tourist sites, old rocks.
Yay,
But
old
that-
rocks!
Is going to have to wait till next time.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is where we're going to end for tonight. And we will not be playing next week. I'm so sorry, especially if anyone watching this has played Rise of the Runelords. You know it. Well, we'll be back.
It's
We'll be back.
nice seeing the map
Hey,
again.
next week is your 4th of July.
It
Mhm.
is.
Yes,
It's.
and
I believe it's everyone's 4th of July, but it's. That's
And
Our
another-
holiday.
Canada
Yeah.
Day.
Oh, isn't
Uh,
Canada Day on Monday?
Yes.
Oh, happy Canada
Oh.
Day.
Stilly, the only reason I think, well, Stilly and I can't play is we're going out of town for a convention, so.
It's okay,
Yep.
I'll be out of town too, so.
Oh, there you go.
So you
Oh,
get to
well.
enjoy the 4th of July.
I'm not looking forward to driving around on the 4th of July, but it is what it is.
Hopefully, everyone will be driving not on the 4th.
Yeah,
they'll be like
after.
at home barbecuing and drinking. So
Oh,
we'll be-
yeah. Shooting off their limbs with fireworks.
yeah,
No, please don't do
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. Please, seriously, don't.
that. We don't have magical cure wounds and healing potions.
And if you're gonna do it anyway, make sure you review what to do with blown off fingers so that you can get those reattached.
Put them on ice, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And then get your ass to the hospital immediately.
Battle medicine does not work in real life. Like
That's
this.
probably a really busy day, July 5th, for surgeons, hand surgeons.
It also is, unfortunately, for rescues and stuff, because a lot of dogs and animals get lost because
Oh,
they get
that's actually
scared.
a really good point. If your dog is scared at all about fireworks, don't let
Keep
them.
them
Ours.
inside.
Keep them inside or on a leash.
And super fun fact, at least in the US, that's when residencies change and things like that. So you're getting the least experienced crew in the hospital.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah,
Damn.
Well, that's fun.
July
So
is
don't
when they
take your
switch.
fingers off. Be
Yeah,
smart.
Introduce
Don't-
them to the busiest
You
holiday.
don't want the newbie.
Wait until next week to blow your fingers off.
Yes.
You want the level 1 healer. You want like.
Yeah, you only have like 8.
How? Okay. Not gonna go right.
A thumb doesn't
Right.
think.
Also, if you want to be especially helpful before you light up the fireworks, like put a marker on each each digit and like label them so it's easy to know
You
which finger
can't
goes
tell
first.
them apart. The fuck?
Why are you blowing that many fingers off?
You could tell them apart.
Well, you never know
Come
which
on.
fingers you're gonna blow off, but that'll make it easy to know which ones are missing. And when you find them, they'll have a clear
You
You
marker.
can see by looking.
I've got number 3 over here. That goes right here.
Why do you have this planned out?
I mean, you know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again in 2 weeks, or this coming Sunday when our other group in Water Under the Bridge will be in the desert,
Sounds hot.
finally addressing the consequences
toasty.
of their own actions. A thing that
Oh,
players
those are always
rarely
fun.
enjoy doing, but
Mhm.
I don't like those.
it's. I know,
I
Alvin.
bet you don't.
Believe me, I'm very well aware.
I like making a lot of actions. I don't like the consequences of them.
Mm-hmm. I've been playing with you for years, and you've never been one to face the consequences of your actions.
Yeah, somehow it's always shoved in my face.
Yup. So, if you want to see that or any of our other adventures, you can find all of it on our YouTube channel. Otherwise, we'll see you Sunday or in 2 weeks. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Bye-bye.